everybody! Camaraderie, it's good to see you all again. There we go. How y'all doing today?
Doing.
We haven't heard anything. Hey, hello, Lloyd's grandmommy.
Hey.
It's good to see you again. Excited to jump back into our campaign again after taking a little side quest. Bless you again. Bless you.
Oh my God.
Third time.
Sorry, third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm.
You should be embarrassed, Stephen,
I'm so embarrassed.
to be
So
allergic.
cute, yeah.
Be,
Sneezy boy.
you're Allergic to all our animals.
Just allergic.
How dare you?
Yeah, we do have a few of those,
You
don't
should
we?
work on that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for the subscribe.
Hey, look at for 13 months. That's over a
13
year,
months.
y'all.
Yeah.
We're so old.
How?
We are so old
Math.
now.
When I think about that, it makes me proud of us, but it also makes me miss Stephen Carey.
Oh my
I
gosh.
do, yeah.
Shout out for Stellos.
Shout out
Stellos,
Stellos.
what?
Pendark.
Pendark. I
Wet
was going to say
pen?
Pendergast or something.
Pendergast.
Pendark.
I
Pendergast.
feel like
Stellos,
Pendergast
Pendark.
is a cool name.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
good.
Pendark is also a cool name. Stephen Carey, who's
Also
may or
a
may
cool
not
name.
watch this.
He's not dead, but
Um,
he's not here.
Yeah.
I
He's
don't
always in
know.
our hearts.
He's dead to me, so.
Yeah.
It's great to see you all again. It's great to be back. Yeah, we got Kyle back again, which is
Hello.
great. We missed you.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm
Welcome back,
sleepy.
baby girl.
Thank you.
Hopefully we are able to wake you up. Yeah, woo, Stellos.
Shout out to my baby for being here last week.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
shout
Thank
out
you so
to
much
Paul.
Polypup for
Filling
being
in.
here, filling
Wow,
in.
Mr. Kyle.
we had a
was
blast
doing
with
his
you.
own one shot.
Mr. Kyle.
Yeah.
My one shot of wedding.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna
Wicked.
say
The
your
wedding one
your,
shot?
The
your
wedding
true
one
life
shot.
adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I threw it back a little too hard, guys.
Uh-oh.
I believe I saw you dancing on a dance floor
Probably,
on
yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was the whole time.
Oh,
I had, you know,
you never stopped dancing?
I didn't get off the dance floor. I'm not kidding.
Are
One-
you
still tired
now
from
the
it a week
dance-
later.
Once the reception stopped, or once the reception started, after we ate and the music started, I didn't stop.
That's
got
great.
you.
Unless I was going to get another drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually how
That's the only
weddings
time
work.
you need for breaks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You would have won that
Or
if it was a
pee.
dance.
Or pee.
Yeah, those things all go hand in hand.
They
I
do,
think.
indeed.
Right, it's a cycle. It's a vicious
It is
cycle.
a vicious
Yeah.
cycle.
It's a vicious
man.
comrade. Sorry.
I had an announcement last week. We did a one shot, and I have put that all into our little home brewery program. This is the front page of the one shot, which you can get on our Patreon. So if you want to just pop over to our Patreon account, if you wanted to play it yourself or see all the things that people missed, it's all in here.
Right, because knowing
Um,
us, we missed a lot.
Yeah.
We
I
did.
heard we did.
There
There
was
was
one thing.
A couple
that
of
I
rooms you
was-
didn't get to. Yeah, there was.
I wanted to do something. There was
what did you
something
wanna
that
do?
I wanted to do.
Yeah, what did you want to do?
I wanted to, when we got into the kitchen, my
We wanted to eat
impulse.
something.
No, my impulse was to reach into the stove. Don't know why, but I was like, I'm gonna reach into the stove. And
See
then
if they're
someone
right.
said something, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna let them.
I
I'm gonna let them do their
definitely-
thing. Guess what?
I know that the
Stuff
kitchen,
was going to happen.
Of course.
in the stove.
Of course, we didn't just stumble into we. Oh no, correction. We stumbled into the room, and I was like, "Yeah, no, let's just go."
I heard a character say that they had been stabbed by cutlery, so I wasn't trying to trust any kind of food items.
Right. I thought we were gonna end up in like a weird Be Our Guest like horror version,
Yep.
or like sausage party, like
Yeah.
something just off
All
the
the
walls.
food's gonna
ridiculous.
start
Life
attacking
is
you,
so
yeah.
unnerving
Right.
for
Or
a
in the,
server
like, the
who's not
Scooby-Doo live action
serving.
where the dining room's
Uh-huh.
all like trying to eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather
Great
go
movie.
And
rescue doll
apparently they
children.
didn't want to reenact that, so.
Yeah.
Lame.
Next
Yeah.
time, I know.
I
Well,
should have been there. I
yeah,
would have touched something.
You should have been there.
I would have
You
been some chaotic.
Put your whole
I've
head into the
learned-
stove.
To not resist the urges.
Yeah, you should do the fun things that you want to do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Be the chaos you want to be in the world.
Yes.
And if you want to see what chaos could have happened, check it out on our Patreon.
Check it out.
Bringing it back home.
Oh, you doing finger guns?
Oh yeah, and finger guns, which is actually from Volos.
Not Volos. A different. It's
Valda.
Valda's
Valda's
Spire of something.
Got it. I thought I heard Volo, who is a
No.
like
No.
a legacy character.
Yes.
Who has
It's
existed
Wizards of
in
the
the,
Coast
it's
partnered
a-
content. Partners
Partners.
You like
But yeah,
partners
finger guns was
content.
one of my favorite spells ever, except the fact that it's a full-blown cantrip that
It's a
you
bonus.
can cast as a bonus action, and
great.
that's a little too OP in my opinion.
It's a good thing.
I
you're
think
I
not.
thought it was
sounds
great.
fun.
I thought
It
it
does
was
I
sound fun,
enjoyed
but
it.
it's like if one person can do something,
It was
what
only
deals
2d6. It was only 2 for
Alright,
until
2d6
for
as a
now.
bonus action, then everyone should be able to do something
No.
cool like that.
Great. Give us all something good
Yeah.
to do.
Fair.
Which, yeah, if we were playing, I'm not saying that I would ban it. I'm just saying that there is like some discrepancy on power levels, which I am obviously not a huge problem with because I have a PC a whole level above everyone else.
That's true.
I'm the healer.
And
One
you
thing if
have-
it was like
and
the
we have
DPS.
Nox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never give Nox an extra level.
Rude.
Yeah.
It's
I'm really
okay.
feeling
I
like
understand.
Nicole and I could maybe use some beefing, Josiah. So if you want to give us some beef.
What do you
Okay.
mean? You have more health than I do.
I got that naturally.
You also
have more
can
beef.
literally
That's the
talk
beef.
yourself out of any situation with just a roll. You go,
Yeah.
oh, that
Oh.
that 4?
Yeah.
That's actually a
12 now."
24, actually.
So
Yeah, you don't need anything.
I don't think
You're
you need
fine.
any beef. You're literally
I'll take
Where's
that,
the beef?
you're literally the whole fucking cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's fair. That's very fair.
tongue and all. You're the cow tongue actually.
Lengua?
Lengua.
Para mí?
Sí.
Oh, no, pero gracias.
No, gracias.
All right, and with that,
Sorry.
why don't y'all come cuddle on in, grab that cozy beverage, and cheers to all of y'all.
Cheers to all of y'all.
Clink. And last time we were here,
Crunchitize me.
the butchers spent some time in Nox's mind. They saw visions of important times in his past that were warped into failures compared to what actually happened, and they worked together to recreate the events the way that they were supposed to happen. Found their way to the end of his vision where a shadow version of Nox, who you all
Fucked up.
renamed Snox.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Shadow Nox.
We bullied Snox.
We
Was
bullied
it
him.
Schnox or Snox?
Snox.
Whatever it was, yes, you're right. You
Sucks.
fucked him up.
Yeah. Proving we could indeed kick his ass.
Yes.
If it's 3-on-1. 4-on-1.
4-on-1.
It's 4 including Nox.
Including me.
Oh,
Yeah, try to
you
grab
gotta
me,
be a Nox
guys.
to take down a Nox.
But after
Sorry.
fighting this Nox gained a new rage ability out of it.
Rage of the gods.
The party then finally was able to rest for the night and got up the next morning to plan for the final battle. They had just need to take out one more delight node before the full-scale assault can begin on Unadina's castle. That just came in super loud.
Sure did.
And while you were all planning, suddenly Marlis found themselves in a dark space. The rocks all around them, Maw floating above. You saw the lightning flash. The rocks transform in the light into these tentacled, leathery creatures, claws and feathers and... Not feathers, what am I saying? What are those called?
Wings?
Wings?
Thank you. I associate them with feathers.
Feathers.
Just
All around
raising
you.
the roof in a weird way.
And when the lightning ended, you saw all of them return back to the stone that you saw before, except for one mist-looking dragon who pointed past you and said, "My battle is with her." Who, when you turned, you saw the Delight Tree, Nada, and her army gathering, and that hand from that misty dragon figure going over you as you feel yourself become less corporeal and starting to fall through the ground a little. And then found yourself once again still planning for this upcoming battle, feeling slightly changed. And that's where we pick up.
It should be noted to the audience, if you were not paying attention, or if you didn't watch the one shot last time, that this dragon made of mist, very sexy, very creepy.
You had a sexy vibe?
Well,
Interesting.
sexy for my character,
No, that's fair.
who would not find normal things.
Oh,
very
you're right. Your
sexually-
other character. Yes, yes, yes. yes
Not
yes, yes,
Bugsby.
yes. Correct.
Oh, also Bugsby.
I don't. Bugsby needs them to be a little bit more chatty.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Logan
does
was
like
very
it.
chatty.
Logan was a Chad.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was a
That's
yapper.
a chatty Cathy.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know anything
Not
happened to
unlike
Marlis.
No, only Marla saw this vision.
Just
So we can count on not hearing about this for a really long time. Is that
Probably. That's accurate.
no. Marla sort of tell us everything from now on. Remember?
swore?
I have been. I have been saying
I'm sorry.
everything.
It was a joke. It was a poor joke in poor taste.
Was it?
Where are we?
It was in good
You
taste.
are in the Neolesian Temple,
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
in a planning room with some of the higher ups of your comrades.
Who
Yeah,
did I end up doing a slumber party with? Was it you?
Yes.
Do I? Oh yeah.
No, continue.
No. Did I sense you tossing and turning in the night?
This would have happened later. This happened while you all
In
are doing
the-
your planning.
Oh. Okay. So you were
'Cause
just kind
that's-
of like.
So I was just like, yeah,
Yeah.
Splash out, and then
For
come
like a
back.
moment where you turn looking behind and then feel that change. You don't physically move through the floor or anything in this moment, but
interesting.
in your
Oh.
I
vision you
definitely
did.
didn't notice that.
So, if I recall, the plan was the four of us and Gloom would go from the back door, as we've been known to.
Yes.
We
We're
love
gonna
a
butch the
back
back
Um,
door.
We
We're gonna
love
butch
the
the
back
back
door.
door, and then the rest of everyone else was gonna go
Frontal.
frontal
Cause
force.
a distraction.
Full
Yeah.
frontal.
Full
and
frontal.
do I recall also that there was like a third situation of
Yeah.
a distraction?
I believe there was, but that I cannot recall.
I cannot recall.
But
as
if
well.
we can think of that plan,
we should do
if
it.
we can think of a plan that's better
Wait, a
than
second distraction
I thought.
I thought the front was the
was the distraction to pull everyone away from
and
the.
yeah, from the
D-
back
were
door
we gonna
where
have
we're
like a
Baron
a,
and
a second to watch our
behind.
exit?
Yeah.
Correct. To watch our escape.
Sure.
that was the
Baron.
third group.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. And we're also going to go try. The point of where we're going is to go to that dumb mimic room and try to get all that treasure to persuade
Correct.
your brother, uncle, dragon to
right.
to change sides.
Right.
Or at least distract
well,
him long enough so we can help him.
right. So use. Yeah, because what? There's 400,000 gold,
Supposedly.
roughly,
And a crown.
and a crown.
I'll give him that
Not
crown.
a
I don't
tiara
care.
though, right?
But were we still going to use
Maybe wife.
the some of the gold to upgrade one of our Hifrits?
Oh, that would be so smart.
Yeah,
Well, we're gonna have to feel out what Lazare will take.
for sure. Well, also the Lazare, the plan was to try to get my mom closer to him, because if we
That's
can
right.
turn him back to our side, then,
Without that
Wait,
money.
Your mom's gonna do it. You said.
well, me and my mom are going to try to do it.
And how does that work with the Hifrids? We
Yeah.
just feed them coins
I
and then they
believe so.
change?
Yeah,
You just kind of hold it and cradle it, and you start feeding it little coins into its mouth.
yeah.
You just rub it. We do like a Scrooge McDuck style
Yep.
dive into a pile of
Yep.
coins
Right.
and then
Sorry. Correct me again. Back to the little detail you're talking about. You and your mom are going to do what exactly?
Try and persuade him or lose.
Are you
his
good at
grip.
persuading?
Well, he is. We have a Bugsby.
All right, but you said you and your mom. I was just curious. You have like some
Well,
special powers, y'all. Or your mom
no.
can like dispel magic, or
She, I'm sure, can help in some sort of way, but the thought is me and him are arguably one and the same. And when I thought I lost my mom, I felt some urge, like Nada didn't have the hold over me that she did, and maybe if he sees the same, maybe it will help. I don't know.
anything that we can throw at this
Right.
thing.
The
I
thing
prefer
is-
not to murder your brother, uncle,
sure.
self-same
Mhm.
you person.
Right.
I just feel like it's more of a magic problem, less of a talkie problem.
No, for sure.
Like anytime people
Yeah.
have been mind controlled, talking to them hasn't exactly changed the situation. It's a rub
Oh,
on
and he
hands.
does have the gold eyes, huh?
He does have the
Yes.
gold eyes, and he's like,
Correct.
Which is, like,
so
kind of a
usually
possession
you have to like
indicator.
bop
Just-
them, and they themselves have
Oh.
to save.
right.
That'll be
so
your-
maybe me and my mom can bop him enough, and then break out, brother. You know.
Yeah, not murder him. What
Yeah.
about you?
Oh, yeah, you got any solutions?
I don't really know if the gold will help too much. I feel like that's better used on helping us.
Okay.
Because, I mean, yes, red dragons love gold, but if he's not even himself, the gold might not do anything.
Maybe it'll
anyway.
help to just kind of whiff
Wave-
it in
wave
front
it
of
in
his
front of his
face
nose, yeah.
like a
Yeah.
Like smelling
smelling
salts.
salts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Hifrids do we currently have that we want to change?
Well, I'd like to at least get my good one back from when I gave my good one away, because I still have the lower.
What happened to
Wait,
it?
did you get that? Was
I
that?
sacrificed it for
No,
the.
but what happened to it?
But was it really gone?
Right.
Yeah, I sacrificed it to my brain, I guess.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
so is
but
it
is it
gone?
really
Yeah, it
gone,
was gone.
DM?
in your brain.
You go to feel for it, it does not do anything.
So you fed it to your brain like you feed things to Sara.
As in
guess
the
so.
item's there, but it doesn't have any power in it.
It still has like the Hifrid power, but it doesn't have any actual effect that it does at the moment.
At
So
the
what would
moment.
that do? We would give it gold, and it would go back to being something else. Or?
Right. I mean, arguably, I could make mine either better or, I mean, multiple of them kind of seem obsolete, but we could arguably make any of ours stronger in a way.
Damn. Do you? I'm speaking Spanish today. What level are we at? Where, like, if we change a Hifrid, what level? Very rare.
If you use the gold to change it, as opposed to just when you get an initial Hifrid that is in its like raw light form.
You eat it.
Yeah, you eat it. If you use gold, I'll allow it to be however much gold you have, which it costs 400,000 to make it into a legendary item.
But if we roll, we can
Legendary.
arguably get it
Legendary.
So
yeah.
like the highest.
the highest.
Yes, and it's basically
But that's one.
It's
Correct.
Yeah, it's like
But-
10% for each lower. So
Right. but
40,000
arguably we
for
could
a
do
very
two if we
rare,
roll
4,000
well,
for a
'cause we can
rare,
get it
etc.
half.
But it's
What do we roll?
We can
100,000
roll to
for-
persuade
For
the
a
Hifrid.
legendary.
And if we succeed the roll, it's only half. So we arguably could get 2 legendary.
Right. So
items.
I'm still a little confused. The one that you used for your mind
Is gone.
is like it doesn't exist anymore.
It's
Well,
still a
in-
Hifrid, it
in-
just doesn't have any.
So we
Right.
can't give it gold to make it
You can,
something
yes.
else. You
It-
can.
Yes,
Yeah, to
it just
basically
currently
re-up it,
it
but-
doesn't do anything except become something if you give it gold.
I see.
So it would
that one
regain-
for sure.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
So
then
greedy,
what
these
other
Hifrids.
Hifrids do you guys have?
I've got my
wings,
my
right?
cloak of flying. Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I have now.
Yeah. I only have mine.
And I have the beads, and I have the.
Oh, you still have 2, right?
Yeah, I have 2.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
have one.
I have one.
You have 1.
Yeah.
What is yours currently?
Mine is the tattoo of
Right.
ghost step.
Yeah, the
the-
Misty Step.
Yeah.
So. What?
But I'm wondering.
If you want to change it now.
Yeah.
Since you
I'm
haven't used
wondering.
it yet.
Since it
Now it's more obsolete.
now
because
it
your
because of my
ability.
new ability, it's
When
not
did you,
as.
Did you get the last Hifrid?
Yes.
And we haven't used it.
we haven't used
No,
it.
well then yeah, we could change yours to whatever.
I feel like that's
That's
fair,
fair.
but Jazzy,
Sure.
I'm
you got.
I'm fine if
So what level is it at then? Very rare.
Very rare.
That one
Yes.
is a very rare. What yours is just rare.
Yep.
So I feel like
Mine-
maybe the wings and
Mine's also just rare.
the dead one
Yeah.
are the 2 contenders for
Sure.
trying to. How much gold do we currently have?
You have.
Oh,
written
I
down.
have it.
you have
I have
you have
it.
the
Yes.
ultimate.
We had
I
like-
have the ultimate.
I was like,
guide.
Marla's had the.
We have
Okay.
12,680 gold.
So arguably, if we get to the 440 something thousand, we could
Persuade it to be.
arguably get
swiped.
2 legendary and 1 very like rare or very rare possibly.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
How are we going to? What happens if we get stuck in the fight while we're like, if we are fighting these mimics, right? Or whatever happens. I've never encountered a mimic before. I also have not encountered a mimic before in gameplay ever. But what happens if we get all tuckered out from that and then we end up getting in the fight with the node that's in there or with Lazaire?
Well, I feel like the plan.
Because we gotta go do this first, right?
Right.
Maybe.
I just didn't know there. I didn't remember a mimic.
That's what my dad told me. He said that he has 400,000 gold and a crown in Everin's
Is Peg
somewhere
at this?
in a room full of mimics.
Oh.
Is Peg at our little meeting right now?
Yeah, right now you all have kind of pulled aside, so you're
Yes.
having a private conversation.
I'd
but
like
yeah.
to. Excuse me. Yoo-hoo. Peggy.
And
Peg.
you see, like, her head turns completely around, so she's like an owl looking completely backwards,
Ooh.
and then her body switches around with it. And she, yes.
How is it she continues to
To
surprise
yeah,
me?
every time.
So I had a question. It seems like something you could perhaps come up with. Have you ever tried to create a pocket, a temporary pocket dimension that time perhaps would flow differently in? We don't need a long time, just some time to maybe after a specific fight go to somewhere to kind of take a rest and then immediately come back.
Well, Little Witch is like that.
Oh. Okay.
Time moves
Oh.
quite a bit slower there.
So we could potentially finish this mission, pop somewhere, do some like resting
Well,
shit.
That or Peg. Actually, is James here as well?
Oh yeah. All of these higher ups are in the room, just kind of having their own separate conversation.
I kind of bring James over.
I guess everyone can brainstorm.
Well,
Just let her know.
James, you
Hmm.
remember when we had that little fight between all of us to see who was like the little fight?
Yes.
Oh.
Remember you gave us a 1 minute long rest potion?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you remember how that was kind of made? Maybe Peggy could help
Who
us
made it?
make us four more.
Do we
and
need a long rest to do
Josiah's
it
like,
though?
I
no,
fucked
but the
myself
long
into a
rest only
corner
takes
with
1
that.
minute. You drink it.
Right, but
1
that won't
minute goes.
solve the Hifrid problem. I'm looking for this to be able to go after we get the gold to immediately go transmogrify whatever these Hifrids are,
Sure.
and then come back. Because I don't know how long
Locateer,
it'll
I'd say,
take.
was the one that made that.
Who-
Locktier?
Oh,
Locateer.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, does
Josiah
anyone-
just found a way out of that.
Can anyone speak with
The
dead?
look on my face was trying to remember Locateer's name. I actually already.
um,
That's
well,
why he died, so we could never ask for it again.
No,
What-
we could find a spell to talk to him.
Oh, does anyone have speak with the dead?
yeah, but we would need his body.
We don't have his body.
No, his body's at the mill, I think.
We
Yeah,
buried
just
him
kind
at
of
the
been
mill.
just been
sucked on
lugging
by
it around.
crows.
Well, we could, if we buried him,
We
could-
have the Everin head. Have we even ever tried to talk to that dead ass head we have?
I don't want to hear what he has to say,
don't know.
honestly.
Well, Peggy has to have heard of this potion at least once in your time, right, Peggy?
Roll a persuasion. At advantage.
Oh, thank God. I'm rolling a different die. Oh, okay. 15. You all-powerful woman. You.
Quite rare. I don't know if anyone here is actually.
They're quite rare, yet he popped it on
He
a
just-
cute little sparring match for us. I love
Yeah,
that.
he just had 4 ready to go.
Right.
He must have been a powerful alchemist.
Let me think about this. See
Roll
if I
Okay.
can do
flattery.
anything.
Sure, you got it, Peggy. I'll let you think it over and let us know.
You see her scurry out of the room and start picking some things off the walls as she does. A few of the different offerings for the different gods. Oh, maybe this. Yes, let me see.
does
And
not
she
care.
kind of like.
Yeah, I can't talk
Disappears.
to dead yet.
Anything else you want to do?
Well, Peggy.
Oh, Peggy left the room.
She's doing the
Oh,
other
that's
thing.
what you just said.
Yes.
Well,
James,
Yes.
you're cool with the plan coming in with us as like backup with you and the Davids, right? Watching our rear ends while we go in through their rear end.
So we're watching the back door.
You're watching our back
Everyone
door,
else is at the front, and you
Yes.
are under the castle.
Yeah, we're gonna
infiltrating
infiltrate
their
the back
back
door.
door.
we're
Yes.
doing a reach around.
Yes.
And then we have I feel like we should have a signal to make it so they can
Ooh,
join
yes.
us. The signal is
No, no.
signal is once you hear a really loud explosion, then you come.
But no, hold on. Sometimes other people cause accidental explosions without meaning to, so I don't know if that's.
That's valid. This one will be really big though. Yeah, I guess.
no.
It might
yeah.
be good for them to come running, even if
Yeah, even if it's
no
not an
matter what.
explosion.
If
Always
something's
run
making that
toward
loud
an
and
I feel like if
explosion.
any sort of explosion happens, they should come running regardless. But we could also. I'm not a magic man, but maybe a message or
Yeah, do you still have
one of those
that
spells could
that
help.
ability message, Luminaria?
I have to rack my brain for a second.
I'll allow you to change
have
your
message.
spell list too. if
You know,
you-
I have
Okay.
message still.
It's like this is technically still
James.
like the morning, so you can put it
Yeah.
as part of your long rest you just did.
James,
Yes.
did you know that Luminaria is my sister? I just found this out. I
I don't see it.
well, obviously.
You're so you and
Oh, well then I'm just going to shift to make myself like take on some of your your
Green
attributes.
skin?
Yeah. How about now?
Red hair, pointed nose.
just let me know when you're ready for the
Just always
retribution.
ignoring me.
You got it. We'll figure it out.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
James.
much.
We will rain down hell on them for what they have done.
In Bass's name.
Oh, yep.
Oh, that's right. You're a bass hole.
That
And
we
I do
love
like a
that.
little like
In
chest bump.
In Bass whole name.
Bass hole. In Bass's
an eye on them.
hole, we pray.
Where exactly did you want us, though?
In the back.
We have that map. You have
You
that.
keep saying the back. What do you mean by the
So
back?
we're gonna infiltrate through the
I
underground,
thought you were gonna say back.
through the underground,
Yes.
and through the
the
sewer
sewer.
system
Yes.
from
Ooh,
the bottom
Where Chapel Gnome was.
where Chapel Gnome was.
Just DM.
Mhm.
So Luminaria has access to the complete like a complete map
Yes.
of this area.
Mhm.
Is there a way that we can see that now so we can make a plan
Plan?
and look at it visually?
That's so strategic.
Roughly,
Kudos to Bugsby.
what's
You're picking up some of my traits.
Mm-hmm.
Should I start being more like loud and chaotic?
You have already.
Maybe we are.
so?
siblings.
This is the whole castle.
nice.
We know that underneath the main castle itself is where the sewers led up
Yeah,
into.
right. I've been
Um,
around that whole place.
We're also aware that the castle is built kind of at the towards the top of the hill, with the back end kind of getting built into the hill itself.
Right.
The front door is right over here. There are entrances at each of these towers as well, but they are well guarded.
I still have keys.
You have keys, that's right.
And we can fly.
We can, but if we're going
But keep
under,
in mind also that most of the walls are now covered
In
in
vines?
the tree now.
Oh.
Yeah,
So it
'cause
is
it's-
grown up over the whole thing. This whole castle now is inside the Tree of Delight,
Damn tree.
so you can't really fly over.
right.
You're right. Okay.
So, can
we
we
see
see
the
the
ground
lower
floor?
level?
Yeah,
Yeah.
is there the where here would the sewer come up at the back
So
left
the
corner?
Under the
sewers
throne
come.
room,
so
probably.
like, whoop, yeah, sorry. There are a couple of stairs that go down
Uh-huh.
right over here and here.
Are you trying not to reveal the map to us,
No, I've actually I went over this whole map before.
or like whatever
Um,
you've created now? Yeah. Oh, that's the old one.
She's still there.
And
Chapel
there's
Gnome.
still there's still Chapel Gnome, and look, Bugsby's still here too.
Yep.
And
I
these
never
stairs
left.
down here, as well as this spiral staircase, goes down into the dungeons that you guys freed.
Yeah.
Locketeer and
Locketeer
and Bugsby.
LB.
Yes, and that is
Oh, and
that is
Bugsby.
where the
That all in.
We
in-
still
that's
don't
where
know
the
if I'm a
sewers led
doppelganger or
into is
not.
into that dungeon that
That's
is
true, and
just
we don't know what
underneath this
happened to your
basement floor.
Hifrid.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We still
There
don't
could
know.
be another
So-
lone Hifrid.
Can we see that? Yeah, we're gonna see that lower level.
This
Yeah.
is that lowest level here.
And there is a
With
sewer
that, there's
entrance.
this staircase here and that staircase
That's right,
being
because
the
we
two
came
that
in
goes
through
up.
behind
Yeah, goes up to that
behind the
basement.
the
Yeah.
fact or not the factory, his workshop.
yes.
Yeah.
How did we go in through there? How did we get in?
So there
That was
was
through the sewer
these
system.
what do you call them?
Like
There was like a
catacombs.
false
It was like a
wall
yes,
behind
yes,
one.
yes.
Like you had to crawl through one of the sarcophaguses.
That's
So
right.
there,
To go through us.
that's where we'll enter.
Yeah, right through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and James can stay here.
Yeah, they
in
can
the-
arguably stay right here
Right.
and wait.
Okay.
So there'll be a frontal assault coming on the main level.
Main level.
Will be coming up through the sewers. How will James get? Will he
He'll
be
come with
back
us.
in
Yeah,
the sewers?
he'll just wait right there in that little catacomb, in that like where the
Where the sarcophagus.
sarcophagus are.
Yeah.
Where's the node? Do we know where the node is?
Well, you roll history. Let's make a group history. See if anyone can remember.
Nat 20.
Oh,
I can't remember shit.
I do remember personally that it was in the bottom. That's where the vines were near the puzzle that we did. Is
Yeah.
that also where it still currently is?
Yes. So
Okay.
you remember that there were vines that were growing through that basically one layer below this dungeon here where the
Right,
sewers
the
actually
sewers
are.
were, right.
And you remember that those vines were being manipulated by what's his name?
Everyone?
No, by Everyone's page.
Hugh Davies. 'Cause
Hugh
that's,
Davies.
that's where I almost cut him in half, and
Yep.
he bamfed away with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right,
And it
that
was
the day I was
Hugh
not
that
here.
was basically using the vines and using the node itself to try and pry open Iranistan.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
Could we potentially also reach this area via the quarry if we needed to? I mean, we don't need to. We're in the same
I
town,
think-
but
That's
I think
far.
I think the quarry goes to where the
The Elysian Temple.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's not the castle.
I
you're
thought
right.
that it came out in the castle. Do you?
It went to the Neolesian or it went to a Bass like underground temple.
right.
It mentioned the Iranistan at the entrance to
Yeah.
that Bass temple, which is why I believe we confirmed that it appeared to be attached to the same.
That's what I thought. It
the
was
same
like its
entrance,
own
yeah.
kind
It was
of
a
node,
different entrance into the same Iranistan.
Got it.
which
Is not here.
But it was like you guys did have to walk quite a bit from
Yeah.
the quarry
right.
Right.
in order
It was
to
like
get to that.
It was like a few miles
Yeah.
walk underground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, I think that the move should be while we're trying to get at least this portion done. When we go through whatever this mimic room is, we could presumably tell what room that is, right, DM?
I believe that
Because I think he also pointed it out to me. I think he told me where it is. And you have that map. Like he had like a weird map.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he revealed that he knew about this section of the Iranistan,
Yeah.
which was the Fuhain section.
Yeah.
That it's like a series of corridors that Everin had set up a little like office space right here. There was a couple of like jail cells down here, which is where your father was kept. And that this area, last time he was there, was teeming with all kinds of fake creatures.
Okay.
And this is where the gold was.
And that, yes, that essentially he had heard that it was through this corridor over, like, close by. In
And
the
this is
Koi
all-
Greek section.
This is also connected to the castle. Or is that a question?
He's not
mark?
sure exactly how it's connected, but he does know that he heard the words Iranistan, and he's aware that he had to go through the sewers to the where he was getting
We
executed
just
at
don't
the
know anything for sure about
yeah.
this.
Right. So,
because this is all just from his memory,
Right.
whereas
Right.
you guys have the actual plans of the castle.
arguably, so at least in my head, how I feel like this should work.
Mm.
They don't. Our frontal force shouldn't attack now.
No.
We should go in first.
That's right.
Stealth mission.
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly what I
Get
was
to
going to say.
Everin's chamber that we know of.
Yep.
See if we can find any information on this place,
Then send a message.
and then either send a message or get the gold and figure out what we need to do with our Hifrids, and then once we get back, send a message and have. The
I mean,
frontal force start.
potentially Luminaria's idea where we get to go if Peggy can set up like that thing that we used last time where we were able to just go to Lilith.
Bamf and Bamf back. Yeah.
Exactly. If we could have that available, we could go, once we get what we need, we can go to Lillinwich. Whoever is with us can go. We can send the message, and then we can come back in so that our other forces, our other teams are ready to go in at our signal.
Yeah. As soon as we're ready to go.
So they'll just be prepared,
Yeah.
and then we can, yeah.
I just worry if we send them all in now,
No, we shouldn't.
we'll be stuck doing this for who knows how long,
And,
and
then
they could
they'll get, slaughtered.
right.
Let me just double check.
Do we want to take Gloom with us right now, or do you want to just go the four of us?
I think it wouldn't hurt to have another friend in the mix.
Yeah.
Although,
I think that's true.
I mean, you and me and Gloom all do have the potential to get possessed. I mean, I suppose you guys do too, but
I feel like I have a less likelihood now,
yeah.
but who knows?
So me and Gloom are the real. Well, you know what to do.
Right.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
throw your sword away, and I'll just grab you.
So also upon further
Yeah.
I'll toss your sword and grab
I
you
go,
until you wake up.
SpaghettiOs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
on further speculation with my spells, message is not quite as useful. I have to be able to see the target.
Ah.
I can't just like, oh, actually, I mean,
Sending, I think, is the spell you're looking for,
yes.
which I don't know.
I guess I could technically send my familiar
Ooh.
because it can deliver touch. So the message could, even if it just gets line of eyesight, it could deliver my message. It has to be within 200 feet
Of you.
to be able to send my, because my familiar can use my spells. The range on
Right.
message is 120 feet plus 60, so 180. It needs to be within 180 feet of something or someone to send a message to.
And arguably, your familiar can stay active as long as you want it.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I can give it a direct command. Go fly back to wherever and send. I don't even need to be in sight of my familiar.
There we go.
All right. So we keep your familiar with our forces then.
No, it would need to be with us first to be able to
Oh.
send the message out because I don't have sending.
Got it. Okay.
Right.
Sorry. Misunderstanding.
It's okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah. So let's go through the sewer with Gloom.
Are you
and then
feeling
we'll look
comfortable
for-
with this plan?
Yes.
You ready to lock and load?
Look for Iridestan.
Well, I'm gonna go get battle ready.
And we
I'm
should
actually
talk
gonna,
to Peggy.
Gonna
before we go.
change my look. I'm gonna put my
Oh.
armor and I'm gonna change my hair. I pull all my hair up. I'm like ready for fucking war.
Ready for war.
Yeah. Like I usually am pretty like my hair is down. It's all nice and cute. I'm like
Can you
going,
describe your hairstyle?
usually I feel like I do like a cute little half up, half down with like curled wavy hair.
Mm.
But right now I'm feeling like the
Harsh bun.
harsh bun. Yeah, literally pulled back, like the closest to like a soldier, a true soldier.
Do you have a
I've ever
helmet?
been. I think I would wear a helmet. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I want to make my hairstyle match your hairstyle, but I'm not gonna wear a helmet. So
Yeah.
I put a little. Oh, I can't change my clothes, but I wanted it to have a little L for like Luminaria,
Oh,
but also
I'll
like
give you
Laverne.
part of my. I'll rip like a little piece to like put like a little bracelet.
It does feel kind of romantic, but really it's familial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows.
Yeah, I would rip like a little string of cloth for you.
It's what the cloak of
Oh, my cloak, a piece of my
the
I forgot what cloak it
cloak
is.
of the
My cloak
glamorous-
of many fashions.
yeah, cloak
yeah.
of fashions. Yeah.
Yes, I rip off a
It
piece
was
of my
red
cloak of many
and
fashions.
yellow
I still
and
have
green
that,
and brown
and
and
I give
blue.
it to you. And and I want to go look for my father after.
Oh, I tie it around like this.
Like a headband.
Like not like a headband, like a Rambo style.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I love that. You said you were gonna go look for who?
Well, we should talk to Peggy before
Yeah.
we go anywhere. But
Oh, that's right.
also, last question, and it is a stupid one. What are we gonna do with Murphin during this time?
That's not. He can deal with himself.
Listen, he can deal with himself, but what if he turns?
Could just kill him.
Just stay here. Tell him to stay here. He's not
Who's
gonna be
gonna
useful
make
in
him
the fight.
stay?
Who's gonna make him go? He's not gonna go fight.
Dead people.
I
stay.
don't think he's gonna fight. I'm concerned about him
Well,
perhaps turning.
he'll stay
turning
with
the
Peg.
Also,
tables.
if he turns the tables, what is he really gonna do?
I
Right.
don't.
It's not like I can't like one shot him or something.
Or even me.
Yeah, we could all arguably.
One-shot
You would
him.
let you two deal with him. That's not family business.
Family business.
Take out your pent up aggression
You
back
telling
on.
me Peggy's not gonna fight with us?
Yeah, Peggy's not a
I don't
fighter.
think yeah, she's plainly said she's not gonna.
Yeah,
All right.
she's.
I
There has to be
was-
balance in the force.
Right.
You know?
I would assume Peg can stay with anyone who isn't in fighting shape, and have kind of like a, like under Helm's Deep where all the women and children are, just hunkered down.
Yeah.
You better watch out before it turns into a Winterfell situation. All the skeletons come to life.
Yeah, women, children,
Oh,
Murphy.
As you're finishing up
Perfect.
this conversation,
Yeah.
you see Pig come back into the room, and she's throwing something into a beaker, swirling it, and you watch as it's almost like glitter in the way that it like starts to shine the way up, and then it disappears inside the vial, and she goes,
Ooh.
I don't know if it'll work, but
Do we have to drink it or we like throw it? What do we do?
I would say throw it.
Okay.
It should make a cloud,
Okay.
and we'll hope that works.
And we walk into the cloud. We sniff the cloud. What?
She hands it to you. Essentially, you're gonna roll a d20
Okay.
when you want to use it. If it is a 10 to 14, you'll get a short rest with no time, and you do not have to keep track of your any hit dice that you roll for that. And if you roll a 15 to 20, it is a long rest.
Nice.
And then 10
What
and
if-
under, nothing.
10 and under, it's nothing.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Does not work. So,
Cool.
or sorry,
So
9 and under is nothing.
We're
So that's
probably not going to be
basically
able to do this Lilin Witch thing.
No. But if we have the gold, a short rest is enough time to figure out what we want it to be.
Yeah.
That's all we really needed.
Let's get some treasure.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's go, Gloom and the Davids and James.
Well, yeah.
Well, okay, so
Do we want them to wait for now, or we
they
all
should be
just-
ready.
They should be ready
Everybody
with us.
should be
at
ready.
The, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. They'll
all
all
right,
come with
everybody. We let everyone in on the plan.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Is this when you give your big speech? A rousing speech? Or you already did that?
us. Last time we did that, it didn't really work.
Last time I did a speech, it went pretty poorly.
You know,
You
You've
gonna give a
changed. You've
speech?
changed
I
a
believe
lot,
in you.
Bugsby. We
Yeah.
believe in you.
Yeah.
As the
oh.
soon-to-be
Oh, no, I got it, I got
king
it.
of, possibly king of.
King
No.
Fred,
Oh, that
no.
sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have the crown, aren't you?
Friends.
Hold on. I step forward and I kind of do like a little clap, like, "Come, come, everyone! The future king, my brother Bugsby, don't give me that face, is going to say a few words. Come, settle in."
You see, especially the children that are here in
Oh,
the
they do
temple
like
come
the,
running over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cut
and I
through
get
the
so
dolls kinda
excited
come
when I
around
see
a
them.
little bit.
I instantly relax. Is there like a little bit of chatter happening?
Oh yeah, a little bit chatter, but they all
Okay.
kind of like quiet down pretty
To
quickly.
the adults and the children, I go, put your hands in the air if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Wiggle your ears if you can hear me. Stick your tongue out like this. Okay, good. Now that I have all of your attention, you're the only one that didn't do it. Marlis is exempt. Now that I have all of your attention, I would like
King's
to
order.
tell you that you are all incredibly brave in everything that you do today, and everything that you did yesterday, and everything that you do tomorrow to try and rid the world of this true evil and frankly scary situation with all these vines. Say it with me. Avoid the vines, doing fine. This is my last speech, actually. And
It's okay to reuse speeches.
the backdoor butchers are going on a perilous mission to retrieve something that will aid us in our fight against Nada. Now, all the able-bodied grown-ups know their jobs. We have people in the front. We have people in the back. And we want you to be ready on our signal. And for everyone that's staying here, your job is to use your skills. As we all taught you. You know how to jab. You know how to stab. You know how to punch. You know how to crunch. You know how to do it all. And you can do it. And you will do it. And if you're not feeling brave, just ask for a little bit of bravery from your friends. It's okay to borrow a little bit of bravery. You just ask them. You say, "Can I borrow a little bit of bravery?" Oh, and then
Is
and
that
then
how
anyway,
that
and then anyway, and so I'm very excited. Who's with me?
Yeah. He said, "Who's with us?"
Ah! One more time.
Even Marlis.
Even more.
Yay!
Perfect.
Everyone's applauds.
I did go a little bit off track, but I think it was better.
Yeah,
I think it was
yeah,
better
yeah.
than last time.
Yeah.
Borrow a little bit of
Bravery.
God. You know what, Marla?
I think it's-
Sometimes I feel like
I
when
think
I'm
it's
casting a
cute.
really strong spell, I borrow some of the courage from both of you as well when I cast those spells. So sometimes you borrow power from your friends.
It's all just in your mind, you know. Sometimes it's like, you know, where you're just like, can I borrow a little bit of sugar?
Yeah, y'all can
Yeah.
borrow as much anger as,
Yeah.
I will
from
borrow
mine as
your.
y'all want.
I will borrow your anger.
Yeah, I
today.
got plenty. It just flows out.
Yeah.
Guys, what are we going to do tomorrow once we've saved the world?
I'm gonna go to
Oh.
sleep.
Honestly, yeah, a good sleep would be nice.
A little hibernation.
Thought we could
Honestly,
go shopping.
Marlis and I haven't played. We haven't gambled in a really long time. And
Oh
I
my God,
think-
can I go?
Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah.
I would love to learn how to gamble.
Sure. Yeah, Marlis and I would love to teach you all
I
about.
could be like,
yeah.
who's it? The person you send in to like act like they're really bad, and then you guys join the table and then sweep the whole.
Yeah, we'll teach you how, and we'll just start with some very light betting.
Great, all in.
Yeah, everyone's gonna believe that one. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. We'll teach her how.
And on that note, you all are heading down into
Yes,
the
oh, yeah.
sewers?
Yeah.
We need to talk
Are
to
you
Peggy. We also
taking-
didn't figure out what the signal is.
Oh, the signal's
the
not
message.
important. Yeah, the signal's fine.
We have the message.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And we already talked to Peggy about the thing.
Yeah, she gave
We
us
need
the
to
pi-
talk
she
to her
gave us the
again.
question.
Okay, no,
No,
we don't.
we're
Okay,
good.
all right, we're good. We're good.
Run
we're
away.
Are you taking anyone with you, or is it just the four? of
Just
you?
Gloom.
Gloom.
I
Gloom.
thought James. The whole point was James.
Oh yeah,
and-
James and the Davids.
Yeah, are our
and
back
Gloom
door.
are gonna stay at in the tomb catacomb area.
Right. As our fail safe, just in case.
Great.
And we're stealthing.
And you're stealthing.
Yeah, we're going quietly through
Yeah.
the sewers.
Perfect. Can I have a group stealth check?
God.
Natural 20.
Mm.
Oh. 19.
19.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
22.
Oh, I got a natural 20.
Which is like 30 something for you.
Oh, yeah. No, it's 29. It's 29.
As you head down to the office in the back where there is a sewage intake, and you find yourselves down in a very familiar sewers now, able to stealthily move through. You find the area, last time you were through here, did have a few creatures. You did see a few flowers. This time around, it's eerily quiet. There is nothing here. As you walk a little bit further, you find that the lights in the area have completely gone out as well. Are we going to light anything up to try and see, or
No.
I think
I
you're
have-
the only
I
one that
have-
doesn't have dark vision, so
Yeah, I'm just.
I give Bugsby the back of my cloak
Yeah,
and
I'm
say,
just holding
follow,
on.
just follow me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna lead on the front actually with my enhanced dark vision.
yeah.
I'll take point at the front end to make sure we don't see anything that's invisible, or we don't
But you do see it.
do see something that is invisible. Yes.
So you move a little bit further through those sewers. You find, as you get closer to the castle itself, there's more and more vines all around you.
Are they moving?
They do seem to be slowly wriggling down, going through the cracks between the stones, between the concrete. You see parts of this area that you were in not, a few weeks, a month ago at most, have completely fallen apart, just like a few of the areas that you've seen before. And you finally begin to hear voices. A couple of moans and groans. You see with your enhanced dark vision at that 120-foot mark, I believe.
Yeah.
A Delwyn fighter kind of walk through. You see the vines kind of pull in all of a sudden, and you hear a big crack as you feel the ground move from underneath you. Do you want to get closer to see if you can see what that was?
How far away was the crack?
It would seem to be from around the corner.
Is our stealth maintained?
Currently, yeah.
No, why not?
Actually, well, because we had said before, my familiar,
Mm-hmm.
I would like her to.
The owl, right?
Yes, she's an owl.
And then you can see through your owl's eyes.
Yeah, it's a telepathic link.
Perfect. As she kind of flies in, keeping that stealth, you see a group of what appears to be 5 or 6 Delwyn orcs, a few fighters. You hear the scurrying around of a couple of quicklings. You hear the laughter.
God.
And you see Lord Everin controlling the node and you hear that crack again. And as you look down, you can see that the node now has completely destroyed the floor underneath him, going down to that entryway to the Iranistan. And you can see that he has ripped part of, like, a 20-foot part of the floor completely out as he is working his way down further.
Like in the sewer, like around the corner, this node is tunneling down
We can
towards
see the node.
maybe the Iriditan.
Yes.
We can see the actual node.
Yes.
Okay, well this is it then.
Well, I have an idea.
Okay.
Yeah, what is it? What is it?
Are they so the sewer is like a 6-foot circle-ish? Or how big is
There are
the
essentially tunnels that go from one big open area to another. The tunnels are about 6 feet tall. The big open areas are about 12.
Okay. So arguably these fighters and orcs are in a line, right?
Yeah?
Okay. Hear me out, guys.
Is it dynamite time?
No.
Oh.
That's later.
Okay.
But with our very good group stealth, maybe we can grab one, pull him back, shake him up, and then
Just
have
one
like one
by
at a
one.
time and try to like so we don't have to all fight him at the same time.
I'm so into
They're not
this.
gonna get out of my grip,
You know.
and we can just pick them
You
off
grab,
one by
I
one.
stab?
I grab, hold on, cover their mouths, and y'all just stab away.
Wow, this is real murder. This is real butchery.
It doesn't matter. They're gone. They're evil.
Have fun with it.
Okay. Tap into some old Bugsby.
Yeah, what's dead can never die.
What's
What
dead
is
can
dead?
never, yeah, what's dead may never
yeah.
die.
Yeah.
We reap, we don't sow. You know what I mean?
So is the furthest back one, if we slowly peer around the corner, a fighter or an orc?
There's a fighter is the closest to you.
Are we cool with this plan, or do we want to? We could also frost cone all in a row as well. They're all lined up for us. We could do any of them, but that could also be a fail safe.
That's let's let that be the fail-safe because
Okay, 'cause
I only have so many.
Right.
So, but I'm if
we could.
I'm in,
if they
and
get
if you need
alerted
to
to
bring,
us, I
Right.
will.
and the main thing, I mean, we should pull these guys out, but if we get noticed, first thing we do,
Go for Everett.
go for Evren.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Get his.
Yeah.
Spell focus.
Oh,
And we
How
could-
many spell? Don't you have his other spell focus?
This
Right.
one.
Well, the thing is,
Jeez Louise.
at
At this point,
this
it's just a trophy.
right at this point, I mean, we could do what we did to Snox, and one of y'all knock his thing out of his hand, and I just grab him. He's
Yeah.
not getting away from me.
yeah, this sounds great.
I
Yeah,
think
you are
with
very strong.
that same on that same token though, I don't know if I can contribute much to each of the
For
stabby
sure,
stabs,
that's
so I
fine.
think I should keep my focus very much fixed on Everett in
Yes.
case
Right.
anything happens.
I agree.
Sure.
I agree. Yeah,
Um,
you two are magic-y. We're very
Yeah,
stabby.
we're very like
Yeah.
We're
cleave
very
through.
stabby.
Yeah, yeah.
But-
Can we get a do you perhaps have a map of
The tunnel.
where we're of the channel that we're in so we can
Roll for initiative. I sure do.
Oh.
Well,
Was it-
arguably, would initiative start until?
Yeah, our
They're-
initiative
they're-
wouldn't
they're
start
noticed,
until
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
until
You're
until
right.
they're aware of you.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm not gonna call for
Yeah,
initiative.
'cause
Sorry,
we can just
sorry, I
keep
got excited.
fucking hacking away.
Yeah, this is good. Okay, so you grab.
I grab and
I
you stab.
All right, you even need to do an attack roll for that.
Well,
For that stab, if
I mean,
you
you
grab.
just have advantage, and everything you have advantage on, you do sneak,
Sneak
attack,
attack,
so you
right.
just.
So you can vaguely see a fighter here, a quickling back behind
Oh,
him.
I might not be able to grab
Let's
it.
all actually remember that Bugsby is only doing half damage.
Well, not to the fighters.
I thought to the fighters as well because they have resistance unless it's cold damage.
My.
Well, I
Is
can
it-
still
Do
attack.
they have
with
they have
grapple.
resistance to magic? No.
I don't know if the
It's been a
fighters-
while. I don't know if I was using my 7 lives stealer, Sylvan
Sylvan Thorn.
Thorn.
I just remember you stabbing it and it dealing half damage to whatever we were stabbing. Still, even with your silver
I just
thorn.
aid you. Know what I mean? We just bap 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 bap.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we can. Yeah,
I mean these quick clings.
Yeah,
This
I mean,
could really
I'm-
get out of
I'm
control very quickly.
I'm gonna muffle and squeeze.
Mm,
So
yeah.
you know
We do
Mhm.
have the benefit of it being a single
exactly
tunnel, so even if it gets a little
Maybe we do one of
crazy.
these
for sure.
for sure.
Okay.
Can I stick with my dirty 20 for my stealth to sneak up on him?
I will allow that for the first one.
Okay. And then the
and
next
then
one
from
I'll
there
have
on,
to
you'll have
roll
to start
again.
rolling for each one.
Sure. Okay. First guy.
Hold on. Let me see
Okay.
if there's anything I can add to you guys before you start running in there. To try to help you. Yeah, I'll use one of my beads to bless both of you.
So we add a d4.
Whenever target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, concentration for a target adds a d4. Yeah.
And just keep my bonus action, my rage going.
Are you able to like
I can quiet.
stealthily?
I can just.
Wait, before we start, and
Yeah.
not to like keep talking before the plan, but like, should I use my natural 20 stealth actually to just go try to get Everin? No, our plan.
Well, you'd have to pass
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, that won't work. Okay,
Yeah.
no, our plan. Our
Okay.
plan.
All right, I'm gonna grab the first guy. Natural 20.
He's grabbed.
Want to go ahead and describe how you do this?
Sure. They say we're frozen. I don't know if we're still frozen. If that's a thing. I don't know when was that.
Grandmama.
It looks like
You
everyone's
see it's moving.
Okay.
moving in my screens, but
Are we still frozen?
Yeah, are we frozen, guys? Guys.
I'm
Guys.
pulling it up.
Guys.
My
Elsa.
yeah, no, I see movement on my computer, so
Okay.
yeah, I
might-
see
let us know if
Okay.
if it's
If
not
it's still
working though on
frozen,
your
let
end.
us know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hello, Polypop.
yes. Hello.
Oh, hello, darling.
Hello.
I would like to just walk up behind him and kind of just slowly growl in his ear and then grab his mouth and like hold it as like his nose, his mouth, hold it as tight as I can and just lift him up off the ground and start backing up.
Great. Which he starts to fight back. You see him trying to peel off your hands, trying to call out. Nothing's able to get out.
I turn him around and walk him to Bugsby.
Yep. Wherein, oh Jesus Christ. Oh wait, I get advantage.
You get advantage, yeah.
Ha. Okay, that's so much better. Okay, does a 24 hit?
It sure does.
Sick. Okay. What kind of creature is this?
This is a Delvin fighter. He
Okay.
is undead.
You couldn't you
I can add one of my. I can make.
yeah.
I think I can make up to 2 be poison, or be not poison, but
Be-
be cold.
I
Or is it just one.
up to 2. Yeah.
Haha. Okay, so these are my sneaks, these are my colds, and this is my regular roll. 1. Okay, well that sucks, but 8. Oh wait, piercer. I can re-roll, but I have to take the new one. Okay, great. 10. So it's gonna be 10 piercing. Sneaks are 10. And then these ones are going to be cold damage. 8 cold damage. So that's 28. Or rather, 20 that probably gets reduced to 10. And then full 8 would be my guess.
Double 8. So 16.
Right, 16.
You go in for the stab, and you manage to pierce right through his armor. You see the black, inky ooze start to come out of him as he still struggles at you.
Oh, well,
He's starting to bleed.
it's cool because I have my bonus action.
Well, y'all can also.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have. I know you don't have a melee weapon, or do you?
I have a spear. A spear that I've
If y'all
yet
want
to
to stab him
use.
too, might
Yeah.
as well.
We decided that I can use.
You can use your
dagger-
modifier for your attack, but not for the damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this.
Advantage still.
Thank you. I mean, that's better. 28 hits. Okay. And he takes 3 more damage.
Hurt.
3, perfect. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And then I will.
Are
But
you gonna,
that's
are you gonna stab him or?
Yeah.
with your packed weapon.
Yeah.
And you have advantage.
You do have advantage if you want to see
Oh.
if you crit.
No.
That's fine.
So that would be 19.
19 to hits.
Hits.
Do you add? You still add stuff because it's a packed.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have, let's see, 19 plus. So 1 plus 4 is 5. And I think that does include that's.
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, that's all my stuff. So 5.
5 points of bludgeoning.
Or piercing.
Piercing.
Because it's a magical rapier. Do you
And
get
why
that-
don't I tentacle
Sure.
too? while I'm at it?
Sure.
Definitely. Like cold damage.
Oh, yeah, and advantage just in case.
14.
14 plus 7.
Yeah.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to get mad about it.
You can roll it. If
That
you
was a nice roll, though. I don't know.
No, but it wasn't you.
I know.
want. Yeah, only one less.
4.
Another 4.
Cold, right?
Yeah.
That
full
was
cold.
cold. Yeah.
He's
You
looking
want-
real rough.
You want to
Good.
stab him?
Good mind sliver.
Sure.
Psychic, so.
Oh my
it'll
god, he's
be,
just taking all.
I mean, you still have advantage because.
He does an
Oh,
intelligence
saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
Yeah. That's 5 psychic damage. And he has a D4 penalty to his next saving throw, which will be
After
trying to ungrapple.
A massive stab by Bugsby, another one by Marlis, followed by the Mind Sliver. You watch as he starts to bleed out, and then his mind goes. You see the blood coming out of his ears as he goes slack in your arms.
You did?
He dead.
Oh, nice.
Great.
Awesome.
I
Next one.
for the where we all are, I kind of set him in that back room. I just kind of like
Haul
flung
him.
him over. On to the next is a quick
This is
link,
great.
which,
We should slaughter like
which
this all the time.
which might be a little harder, but I roll another stealth for this guy.
Go ahead, roll stealth.
Okay, that's not terrible. 17.
17.
Does my bless?
Oh, the bless. It's a
D4, right?
Yeah.
17.
Hold on. No, it's only attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay, never mind. 17. That would have been a 21. I rolled 4.
Mm.
That's okay.
Their passive perception is 15.
Great. I sneak up behind him and I grab. But because I'm raging, I get advantage.
And
That's
this is
a-
an attack roll, isn't it?
You are correct.
So you can use the bless.
38. Or sorry, 28 to grab
Only
him.
28?
Only 28. Sorry.
28?
I'll allow you to even. Not with your sword. You can't two-hand it. I was gonna say I'll let you to even do damage with that, but
I could slink.
go ahead.
Sure.
You're strong as fuck.
And they're not so strong.
No, they're little babies.
Yeah, their AC is 16, but
Yeah.
their Dex is a +6, which
Um,
means that if they didn't see you, it's a 10.
Yeah.
Is their AC? You grab the heck out of them.
He's like, you little fuckers. 10, 15, 24, 26 damage.
Squeezing damage?
Easily.
Suffocating
Well, I
damage?
I grabbed him and used my sword to
Slash.
slash him.
Oh, no blood.
As he
All blood.
across its throat, its head almost pops off.
Is dead?
Oh, it's like a nearly headless
Yeah,
quickling?
basically holding on by some cartilage in the back as it
A little flat.
falls down in front of you. That's
I
that
s-
one.
I slowly slink him into the boxes.
Yeah.
Slick him into
Bo doesn't get these though, 'cause
Yeah.
it'll be fodder for
Right,
its
that's why
army.
I'm kind of hiding them
Smart,
behind.
smart.
And then I gesture my friends to follow behind. Can I look for the closest
the next one you
person?
see is an orc.
Is he below me
He is
or?
just below you.
Okay, roll another stealth.
Go ahead.
Oh my god. This is when dice are dice.
Okay, that's an 18.
18.
Yeah.
That is Enough for his, yeah.
Okay. Are
He does not see you.
Are all my friends in this room that I'm in currently?
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
right
yeah.
next to you.
All right, great.
I'm just lurking, like with like I got one weapon in one hand and one in the other. Like.
Before I is he just in that doorway?
Yeah, he is in that doorway.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna
He's
grab
basically watching. You look through this doorway. You see on the other end of it. So you actually can see some light
the
from in
node's
here.
from
The
there.
node is right here. You see
Okay.
Everin basically
Oh.
with his the vines covering both of his arms as he does movements. You watch as the node digs down deeper. You're seeing the crack as giant 20-foot big slabs of concrete get pulled
Looks
out
like a
from
couple
underneath.
heads in there.
Does
And
he
get
look
thrown.
like he's Del-wingered as well? Or he...
You only see the back side of him, and the vines are only seem to be covering his arms.
Okay.
Do you think he doesn't have a face like that lady in our one shot?
Who knows?
Terrifying.
Okay, I'm gonna go to grab the big boy.
Yeah.
Thank God. That's fucking.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an 18.
You roll
Oh, right, D4. Sorry.
D4 as well.
That's a 22.
That's a hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh my god.
slowly drag him back into the other room. Can I try to get back into that little hallway as well? So my friends are kind of blocking him in, so he can't leave, as well. But I'm again.
So you move him into this hallway up above you all?
Correct. Yeah. I'm just gonna, again, hold him in there, and not let go.
Can we say that I'm like kind of like with Nox the whole way, just like ready?
For the sake of
Story. Or whatever.
clarity here, I'm placing a light here so you can see.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, so you're moving him into this hallway here?
Yeah, kind of into the hallway, so all my friends can just stab
Great.
him and he can't get away.
Can I have everyone just do a quick attack? Just tell me...
Advantage, everybody, because
everyone at advantage, yep.
Do we get modifiers or no?
Yes,
yeah,
attack.
just roll your attack.
Oh, okay. Thank
So
you. Yeah.
That's like a 21.
Yeah, and just go ahead and roll your damage with it.
Oh, sick. Okay, I
And
got
mind
a
sliver's good too because psychic damage does good on them.
18.
He'll just have
8
to-
points?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Can
You'll
I do
have
my
to-
bonus
Yeah,
as well?
go ahead.
Okay.
nice. That'll hit too.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That's
hold on.
18 plus 7, so we got 7
6, so that's
7 cold.
14 plus the 21.
Great, so 8 and
Six.
7. Basically, if you guys can get over 100 points of damage this round, I'm going to let him die before he's able to say or do anything.
Okay.
Okay, so I got
Is my
4.
round just holding him?
I'll let you do one attack with it.
So I have 13 plus 16, 20, 24 magic piercing, and then, or including my sneak attack, and then these two are going to be cold. Okay, and it's 7, so 14 cold damage.
Great.
10 psychic damage.
Nice.
Did you count my my 7
Yeah, you
as
did 7
double?
Oh, no, I didn't.
It's cold.
Okay, I'm also doing my bonus with my knife. Okay, so that would be.
That would be just the die
Oh, right. No. For the attack.
for the damage.
Right. So, that is. I definitely, I get it.
Yeah.
I hit him.
That's
Okay, and then he takes just 3 more.
3 more.
3 more piercing.
We're at 84 right now.
27 cold damage.
Nice.
As you watch once again the life taken out of him.
Man, this is
Great plan.
killing machines. Well done.
Great
well
plan.
done, Kyle.
As you move further in, this time you don't find any more in a line like that. You
Right.
see a bunch in this room up ahead. I'll move you to the edge here
So I can see.
so you can see. With
So they're
Everin right
not
here
all
at
in
the
a
edge.
line,
Great.
but
That could work.
This would be a great opportunity
Yep.
for either cone of cold or storm, whatever.
Yep.
that
I'll also
sleep
pull you
storm
just
was.
far enough ahead so you can see
All of them.
where
there?
the orcs
Yeah,
and
that'd be
Everin
perfect
are
for
here.
your
The
cold.
cone.
Yeah.
Right.
Or not the cone.
The wall?
No,
no,
the
the
wall.
storm.
No,
Stor-
the one that's an AOE.
Yeah, the big
Gotcha,
circle. Yeah,
yeah.
that'll hit everybody in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
room.
yeah.
And
Let's see.
Including the node.
I don't use that one as often.
yeah,
I have it too.
could y'all double up on it
Yeah.
I mean,
at the same time? Might
in
as well.
theory, we could. They're all there.
And you know, if the Nilbog lives, he will be murdered
I s-
instantaneously.
It's a 20-foot
Radius.
circle.
Yeah.
So we're still like creeping.
Yeah, we're still creeping. We've
still
killed.
creeping.
We've knocked out 3. Oh, wait. Before, if I pull out of here
Mhm.
real fast, do I see the Nilbog at the end of that other hall
To the right.
Oh yeah.
on top?
This one right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is he
make sure
by
you kill him
himself?
first.
You can see him over there by himself.
Oh yeah, I want to make sure he's by himself. He's getting demolished.
I'm
yeah.
stalking this. fool
Before
with
we
you.
go into the main room.
As you pop over there, you see actually, once you get a little closer, he's not quite by himself,
Okay,
and you do see the edge of something right here.
right there.
Well, I think you and I can probably handle that if you guys want to magic
Yeah,
the fuck out of
if
what's
y'all-
going on there.
Well, the thing is, if we're kind of still like stealthing through, we can kind of conversate. Do we think it's more important to take out the Nilbog in this room, or us get Everin faster?
Get everyone faster.
Yeah,
for sure.
if we all bum rush this room, we can deal with that Nilbog after. But I feel like if we have the surprise, we should
want to get the
instantly go for
Everin and the
Everin.
node.
Yeah.
Everin and the node.
Everin in the node, because I'm arguably gonna pull Everin as soon as if y'all both ice storm this room. As soon as it's done, I'm going in.
Yep.
And going for Everin.
Also, I have that Mage Slayer thing, so if
Yeah.
I can get close enough to him to damage him,
Well, also
I can stop his concentration.
that too. Yeah. Yeah, I think that should be.
Let's
Are
do
y'all
it.
both gonna ice storm in
Yeah.
that room?
I don't know because when the ice storm will stay.
Right.
So you running in there, you're
sure.
gonna be in. You'll take damage.
How long does it stay for?
Ice storm is concentration.
Oh, every round they'll take more damage if they stay in there.
Oh no, the ground turns into difficult terrain. You'll have half.
Oh, that's fine. I can. It's not a big room.
Yeah,
I
and I
get
can
it.
fly.
As long as if I'm not taking damage,
No,
then
no,
I'm
it's instantaneous.
cool. Yeah, then we're good.
Everyone does have to save Dex. What's your Dex save? For the
My
spell?
16.
Okay.
Yeah, 16.
I think that's a good plan then.
So cast both.
Yeah, cast both, and then me and Bugsby dip on in and go for Everin off rip.
It's murder.
Okay.
After the ice storm is cast,
Mm-hmm.
would me and Bugsby get a surprise round or no?
I'd say the ice storm
Would
is gonna be the
start
beginning.
initiative.
Well, it'll be the start of the surprise round. I could give you all
Okay.
one full round for everybody.
I also
Well,
Can
it depends
do-
on if you're gonna attack the.
No, we're
Nilbog
not
or stuff
attacking
over
the
there.
Nilbog. No.
Perfect. Then yeah.
I also have evasion, so like
Yeah,
I
you
can
dodge around.
I can just I can
Be
if
in there.
if I fail, I only take half damage, or I
Well,
can
in
just
theory, they
basically
should go
make
before
myself
you
Yeah.
guys.
succeed.
Right,
But yeah,
and-
just
yeah.
in case.
In theory, they cast it, and then we go in after they cast it, so we
Mhm.
just have slow terrain and.
That's fine.
I'll essentially allow you all to do this round in whatever order you want.
Great.
Cool.
Yeah, y'all first.
Yep.
Yeah. Go for it.
I like the narrative idea.
Mhm, as do I.
I want to do like a little hold my hand out to Marlis.
You guys trying to be like gay Tara and gay Willow?
Yes, absolutely. I grab I give her like a little wink and I go, "Let's do it, buddy."
Those are their names.
And I'm gonna cast mine at 7th level. Fuck it.
Damn.
And it's a Dex save.
Dex. Mine's 21.
Holy crap. What's yours?
16.
16. They all fail
Nice.
except there's
Everin.
one fighter in there that
Oh.
succeeds. No, not even Everin. Everin. Oh, actually, wait. No, not even Everin.
Nice.
Best.
Fuck yeah.
He, if he doesn't know that you're there, he's not gonna be able to use his legendary resistance. So
Yeah, screw that guy.
How many dice do y'all need?
So I'm gonna need 5d10s.
Oh
damn.
wow.
This
Oh.
is just for the bludgeoning, and then I get
Yeah, mine's
Uh,
not that good.
4d6 for the
Oh, I
cold.
can give you some d6s.
I'm assuming you're
baby.
casting this at what level?
Seventh
6?
level.
7th.
So
Oh my
I don't have any
goodness.
7th-level spells, so I might as well use the spell slot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Or
That's
5d10.
great.
And then
And you're at 5th level,
how many
right?
more?
Fourth.
1, 2,
Because it's just
This
because
is
of
also
the. I only get it because of
Oh,
the
that's
staff.
fine.
I
Got
don't
it. I was
naturally.
gonna be
have
like,
I think we're good
your
on-
spell slots are all 5th
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, that's
Right.
why it wasn't.
I will
the one
allow you
I
to use
thought
your spell
to.
slot if you want to use it instead of the staff. You essentially have the spell because of the staff, and you can use whatever you want to cast it.
No.
Yeah,
Cool.
we're
No, I don't
fine.
want to. I have better
Yeah.
ones that I can use.
And
Sounds
I
like a
don't
plan.
have better
Yeah.
spells.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a higher level, but I don't have
Yeah.
access to 7th-level spells, so I might as well
No,
just.
this is a good
upcast.
one to start with, and
Yeah.
So 5d10 and then 4d6.
Yep. "22 bludgeoning."
22 bludgeoning.
And then 14 cold.
So 20. Cool.
You hear the laughter, and then you feel and hear the sound of this Nilbog coming back together. 24 bludgeoning and 14.
Yes. And 14 cold.
So that's going to be 12 bludgeoning. Whoop.
Are they raging yet?
It is not a rage effect that they take half. It is a Delwyn effect.
Got it.
So that's why the fighters also get it.
Got it.
But 28 cold.
And yeah, 28 is the doubled effect. Okay, number. Taking a total of 52 damage.
But that was just Stevens.
Now it's
Mhm.
time.
I rolled a 15 bludgeoning and then 15 cold, which means 30
Nice.
cold.
Hell yeah.
You're very chilly.
So chilly. Silly.
And my fingertips get a little colder because I like focus the
Aw.
spell.
And
through
is it
my
also
whole
because you're
body.
wearing fingerless
It's
gloves?
15 and
Yeah,
15,
I
you
do,
said?
Yeah.
15, but one of the 15s is a 30.
Yeah, so 30 and 7.
So
Nice.
does that mean the Nilbog is gone? Because he's gonna maybe die twice.
The Nilbog's 100% gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Ugh, they're so annoying.
It's 89 points of damage that all these creatures are taking.
Damn.
Nice.
As you hear just the screams.
Can Nox and I come running in?
Go ahead.
Are
Who's-
you
can
going
we
for?
get a-
We're just both
a-
going forever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
Can we get a better? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So-
Nox and Bugsby come running in.
Yeah, we're
I'm
both.
actually flying in.
Of course you are.
Caw!
Caw.
Both going for Everin for sure.
Yep. So I dash with my flying speed, like right at Everin, and I am just going to try to stab him with this mother effing rapier. And does a 23 hit him?
Sure does.
Woo! And he
Okay.
presumably, do I remember what any of his things have taken in the past? I don't think I need to worry
he-
about cold damage for him,
No
right?
problem.
I'll just do straight up sneaks.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Actually, yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay, sick. All right, 14 piercing, and then okay. So, and then 26 sneak attack. on top of
26?
that 14 piercing.
He's looking real rough. Everyone in here is starting to is bloodied. That's not dead
Bonus
already.
action. I know that a 26 presumably hits.
It sure does.
So I'm just gonna. Okay, and then he just takes 3 additional piercing damage.
Nice.
Oh, and because of my Mage Slayer, when you damage a creature that is concentrating, it has disadvantage on concentration saving throws.
So you did like 27 damage? No, plus the... You
Yeah,
watch as
that
the
was
vines
23.
around his arms slink and just fall off.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I'm just gonna back off a little bit and go a little bit higher, so no, I'm out of other people's reach.
And then I will slink right under as a secondary flurry. I'm guessing a 27 hits.
27 hits.
28 force damage.
How do you want to do this?
Fuck yeah. I just, as soon as Bugsby shanks in twice and then with the dagger, I'm going to come in a rage and just cleave straight through him. Just taking him straight in half. I'm going to use my second attack.
As he flops in half, the snow splatters across the whole room.
Fucker.
Amazing. And then I will hit the Delwing orc to the top right of Bugsby.
Top right?
Yeah. The one that's in the middle.
Perfect.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
It does.
Great. I need to reroll you. That's a fucking cock of shit. Whatever. 8, 9. 22 psychic damage, please.
Takes the full 22.
Okay.
No extra, but takes the full 22.
No extra. That's fine. I was hoping he was gonna die, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That will just end my turn.
And with that, we're going to go on our break.
Oh,
And when we come back,
shit.
we're going to finish up this battle. All right? So don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. See you soon.
Stay on the edge of your
before we jump back into this combat,
Yes.
we got the question, which is, what is your favorite number and why?
Heck yeah.
So anyone want to start off the answer to that?
Marlis, you said easy. What's your number?
Easy peasy. 23.
Why?
Because it's my birthday number.
Oh.
The day I was born.
Kyle, you gonna be a little shamefaced? Be a little shamefaced and have the same number and the same reason?
Well, mine is also my birthday number, and it's my sister's birthday number. So
Wait, you and your sister were born on the same day of the month?
same day of the month, exactly 28 months apart.
Whoa.
So she's June 23rd, and she was 4 days late, and I was 4 days early. So it's like, yeah,
Oh my God, she's the 23rd. She's the day after Paul's birthday.
June 23rd.
He's 22nd.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So yeah, it is also my favorite number.
Mariah?
8, and for the same reason.
It's your birthday?
Yeah.
Wow.
October 8th, 1988. Don't think about it. These fools are so much younger than me.
Wait,
Just
did you
an
say
old maid.
1988?
Yes, 1988.
Yeah, ours are all in a row.
Ancient.
Yeah, a bunch of old farts. What's yours?
So great. 4. It was not because it was. I always thought my favorite number was 4 when I was little because there were 4 people in my family: my mom, dad, and me and my sister.
That's so cute.
Yeah, so it just became my favorite number forever. Granted, my parents got divorced, so my family has grown exponentially since then, but it still remains 4.
It's a really cute reason to have a favorite
I also
number.
love
Yeah.
that your reaction is my family has grown exponentially because of the divorce, which
Yeah.
is like so true.
Yeah.
And it's a good
I
positive
get
way to
extra
think of it,
parents
yeah.
now. I get extra siblings. A whole bunch of cousins, like grandparents.
Ah, I
like
like
I
that.
thought I was out of grandparents, and then I
And
got
then you
married.
got- you,
and then I got
and
2
then you
more.
adopted
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
Mine is 7.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Because there are so many things in so many different cultures and stories where 7 is an important number. There's 7 gods in my pantheon.
yeah.
There's 7 gods in the Game of Thrones pantheon. 7 is an important number in the Bible. 7 was a number that was randomly assigned to me for many of my school and young childhood sports teams.
It just
I was,
keeps
I was
popping up
number
in your
7.
life.
Mine was 14.
Yeah.
Because I'm double you.
You're like
my
the
last
letter
name-
A.
You're
twice what I
And,
am.
and my last name starts with a W. And so it's all...
Wow. And mine doesn't.
Yeah. No,
Oh, and
yours
you're
is
also
a V.
here.
Right.
And sometimes
half
some
of a
cultures,
W.
Oh,
some
it is
cultures
half
it's
of
a
a
W.
Yeah.
And then also Kyle is here.
Yeah.
And then also I,
Kyle's the one that doesn't actually fit.
yeah,
Wait, what's your middle name?
Just like how Knox is
Patrick.
You should have said
not
William.
actually,
and I would have been like,
everyone else. Everyone else is sort of in
But
one way or another.
hey,
But
man.
I'm related to William Shakespeare, and he has a W, so it all fits together.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, second
hey,
cousin, twice removed.
man.
you're a rock
Yes, hey
star?
man.
Hey, man.
And on that note,
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, but look at, did you see that my mom,
Can I-
that my mommy said
you change
that
it?
for, that she
Yes,
ate for the
Tracy.
same reason? Wait, what was your lucky number before I was born?
Not 8.
Not 8, that's for sure.
So I'm gonna start this off with initiative.
18.
Lunaria's got 18.
Luminaria.
Knox?
9.
Wait, where's Gloom? I just realized we don't
Oh,
have-
he ended
you know
up
what?
staying with James?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
that's
you
fine.
guys said he was staying
That's
behind.
fine,
My apologies.
absolutely. No, you're.
We can do it
That's
without him.
good.
Marlis?
Yeah.
We did a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
already.
18.
18.
19.
19.
Marlis and Luminaria, you
19.
both have 18. You can either roll off or I'll let you decide.
17.
Just for fun.
13.
Oh, 13.
You go first.
Cool.
So Luminaria goes first.
Once. Mine.
Right. To. Okay. Does a 16 hit it?
It does.
Really?
Yes, it does.
Oh my
It
god.
is a giant thing.
Oh, and I'm blessed though too, but I don't need
Correct.
to. But I could do it. Okay, I forgot. All right. And no one else is around.
Nope, no one's within 5 feet.
Sneak, sneak,
You
sneak.
got this.
Okay,
Using
Well-
that subclass feature for once.
dude. For once, I use it all the time.
This particular one, the panache, I think.
Okay, so it takes 9 magic piercing.
Nice.
It takes.
Yep, we're going now.
Stuttered.
17 sneak,
Great.
which is part of that magic piercing, and then it's gonna take It's gonna be cold damage, and it takes. I rolled 6, so it takes 12 cold damage.
Great.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna tell it to come after me. I'm gonna use my panache feature, which means that it has to roll against my persuasion versus its insight to
Perfect.
come after me, and then it has disadvantage on attacking anybody else.
Perfect. Do I roll it now or when it wants to
You
attack?
let's roll it. I don't know.
What'd you say I'm rolling?
Insight.
Insight.
Insight?
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's a 5.
And I have rolled a 25. So you now have, you will be coming after me, but you,
Have disadvantage on anyone else.
uh-huh. And I'm going to fly up a bit. I just want to be, like, out of its range.
You can't quite get out of its range from height. This room is only about 12 feet tall.
How tall is it?
It's about 12 feet tall.
Oh my
It is
God.
kind of cramped in this room.
Okay, well, I'm gonna back
It's
up.
a 15-foot wide, like that is from this edge to that edge is 15 feet.
I'm gonna back up. Who has the dynamite?
The bag of holding.
Yeah. So I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly over.
Yeah, we don't use dynamite on this though.
I thought the dynamite was for the node.
No, the dynamite's for the big tree outside.
Oh my god, you're so correct.
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind.
Going to the. Everyone else.
Yeah, that is. Go into that little cubby hole.
Luminaria.
So we're outside the room, correct?
Yes, you and Marlis did your attack from essentially this little.
How far am I from Nox?
So- You could have actually also been on top of this pipe here when you did it. So
Yeah. Okay.
I'll move this like that if you want.
Um. Five, 10,
20.
I want to go 15 feet, so down 1, and
Okay.
then diagonal down 2 to get behind Nox.
Perfect. Oh, so right here. Not there. There.
There. So Nox is at the end of turn order, I'm seeing, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch him and cast protection from poison at I think this is a 2nd level spell. And he gets to use his reaction right now to make an attack.
Great.
My it's called Voice of Authority. It's my last feature. As
Who are
an
you
order.
attacking, Nox?
I'll attack the one that I just attacked.
Great.
That's a 27 to hit.
That hits for sure.
Nice. 27 cold damage.
How do you want to do it?
I hear a whisper in my ear and I just slice straight up out of reaction and slice straight through him.
Amazing.
That is your reaction.
Right. Continue while I look at something. 'Cause
Sure.
As a bonus action, I want to shift into my dragon form. So I
Nice.
sprout my celestial dragon wings, and I want to use the rest of my movement, the extra 15 feet, to fly backwards.
Basically, right where you came from.
Yes.
Put you
I'm
back,
sorry.
right back up into the hole there.
Yes. Don't look at me. I'm just a cleric. I'm not doing anything.
Marlis.
You're a Dreric?
Would like to go down.
Perfect. Just one?
No, and then straight on over, as far as I can go.
So this is 30 feet here.
That one step was 30 feet?
No. Here.
Perfect.
I guess you could actually go 1 square further if you wanted.
Can I go 1 square further then?
You can, but you're gonna get an opportunity attack from the orc.
Delwinger.
It does say immediately after I score a crit or reduce a enemy to 0, I can use a bonus action to attack again. It's not my turn.
You don't get a bonus. You already used your bonus action.
Hurt. Okay.
Yeah. That stupid Luminaria. Am I right?
When did I use my bonus? Oh, well, it's not my turn.
Yeah, it's not your
because
turn. You
before.
don't have a bonus
Yeah,
action
not
when
my
it's not your turn.
yeah,
So
right. Okay, just
yeah.
making sure.
Can I move 1 square down and not provoke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yes.
Definitely.
All right. I would like to create without hitting Nox a cone.
Nice.
So down, like down and out, I guess. Like
So you're gonna try and basically hit this
Hit-
orc here
yes.
and the delight node.
yes,
Okay.
with my cone,
Yeah.
please.
You should say rolls. Not great. That is a 13.
Fail.
And sorry, but the delight node rolled a.
Tell me before you tell me whether it fails or not. What did
And
roll?
it has disadvantage.
It has disadvantage.
Oh, because it's. Oh, what's
It's
that?
a saving
Delight-
throw, not an attack.
The node.
It's not an
Oh,
attack. Yeah,
oh,
it's
sorry,
doing
sorry,
a
sorry,
save.
sorry.
Constitution, you said. It's 22.
22. The most I can take away is 6. That would put it at an 18. No. No, I can't do it.
Okay, but the orc does fail.
The guy still takes half though. That's okay.
Which will be normal
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
cold.
What do you need?
I need
D8.
8 d8s, but I have, let's see, 1.
Oh, a D8?
Yeah.
I only have 1.
You're borrowing some of our courage.
Yeah, you're borrowing courage.
That's a 10.
I have one
Courage
Honestly,
them.
more. Is that
2, 4,
It just
6,
came out of
7,
my
one
mouth,
more.
but I think it's a beautiful concept.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Ooh.
I said I think it's a beautiful
Not bad.
concept.
No, what did you say before that?
I said it just came out of my mouth.
I heard something
When I
way
said-
different.
Oh my god. I want to know what you thought I said, but
Forty-eight.
48.
Jesus.
Cold.
How do you want to do this?
So it's just it's this
Thank you.
lovely frigid like blast of like hail and and ice, and it's just rips apart everything, slicing, dicing, because it does.
As
Chilling.
the ice goes slicing
Chilly.
through this orc,
Chilly, slicey.
who basically blocks the delight and just kind of dive into it. It cracks open all the vines across his body, just destroying black ooze that freezes in place as he hits the ground, frozen, shattering.
Yeah, I love a good shatter.
Still hits the note a little bit.
It
though.
does.
Okay.
Toad takes half damage.
Fuck yeah.
Is that gonna end your turn?
Does it hit when you say half of cold?
Correct. So it
So
it took
gets
the full 48. Yeah,
Okay.
but the
But not
orc
the-
took
Yeah.
96.
Yeah.
Can I just slap the one next to me?
Yeah.
This
And you're next.
this
Yeah.
could have been you.
Right.
Nice. Yeah, that'll do
So-
it.
Do I need 4?
Yes, it hits.
Yeah. Wha- 5.
5 more points takes 10.
God, I love that vulnerability, man.
As you are blowing out this amazing blast of cold energy and a pop over to the orc.
It's just like all like red and icy,
Yeah.
like when you throw a snowball at someone. It's like,
It's a little too chilly.
Is that your turn?
yes.
Bugsby.
Okay.
Behind you, you
Oh.
see a red glow. And I need you to make a
Wisdom save.
wisdom save.
Well, lucky for me, I don't have advantage, but I can turn it into a success at least once.
Sure.
Okay, that is a 12.
Plus the D4.
Oh, that is a 14.
As you feel that laughter start to hit you and you are able to hold your own, you hear the as it giggles running through this hallway just above you.
Oh, shit. Do I see it?
Did it? Was it next to me? Wasn't it an opportunity attack range?
You can't see over here.
Oh,
You don't have dark vision and there's no light.
Oh, you bench.
So it doesn't matter if it was right next to you or not.
Do I see it run behind me?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you do hear the laugh coming from that same area, so it seems to be still up in there.
Oh,
Yes.
just so you know, this is the disadvantage that the node has on everybody else.
Mhm.
So it has disadvantage on attack rolls, and it can't make opportunity attacks
Oh, cool.
to anyone other than me for 1 minute, unless
Love
one
it.
of my allies engages it or gets more than 60 feet from me, or it gets more than 60 feet from me.
Good to know. Thank you. As you hear that giggling laughter running away from you, a shadow suddenly appears over you. Does a 27 hit.
Sure does, bud.
No. It doesn't.
Dealing 8 points of piercing damage as a dagger goes right into your shoulder.
What's my HP at? Am I at top?
You're at full.
You're at max.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all-
Minus
We're
8.
all at max right now.
Yeah, this is the first hit that they've had against you guys. That's going to be another 27
That hits.
as it deals this time 10 points.
So 18 total.
And a third attack. This one is a 18 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
dealing 7 more points of piercing.
132
As he
minus
25.
on top of
18
you,
minus
grabbing you while he stab, and then in the same blink of an eye, gone as it runs back away.
Wait, can it get me? I'm like high up. Was it able reach me?
Yeah, you're currently in the hallway areas, which are a little bit shorter, but still 12 feet is low enough that it would have been able to reach you, even if you were at the full height.
Ow.
And then you hear that same run away.
Should have gotten that effing nilbog in the.
The orc
whatever.
that just
That's
got
okay.
hit by Marlis is going to attack you. You hear that it just, and then it goes for a stab at you, Marlis. That is going to be a. Sorry, that is a 20 to hit.
Oh, it does.
That does hit.
It does.
I'm glad. Dealing. Oh my gosh, these guys deal a lot of damage. It's been a while since I've had these guys. It's gonna be 21 points of slashing damage.
Hello?
You know,
And then goes in for actually. Does a 20 hit you, Nox?
it does indeed.
They're getting their revenge now.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
As he cleaves straight through Marlis and continues to attack, basically in a giant spinning motion, you take 12 points, reduced to 6 of slashing.
Cool.
Or I assume you're raging. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
raging. It's going to make a second attack at... Nah, this one's going to be at you, Nox.
Okay.
As he finishes his slash at Marlis, that's going to be a 24 to hit.
That does.
Dealing... Ooh, that's not as good. That is a 14 points
So 7.
of slashing. Yes,
Cool.
7. And as that finishes, you see the vines all through the floor, all the way over to you, Luminaria, and I need you to make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
What, you don't want me to make a strength or
Nope.
dexterity saving throw? Are you sure?
I'm spreading out the damage.
Are you sure? I can.
If you
18?
want it.
18 is a success as you were able to just dodge out of the way.
Is
or-
it? It came up, tried to
Yes,
grab me.
it's coming out of the ground. You watch as like the stones kind of like pop up.
Copy.
Think like tremors.
Yeah. Terrifying.
And that's gonna end his turn. And shoot, you've killed the other orcs. Nox.
I'm going to attack the one that just attacked me and Marlis. Does a 24 hit?
24 certainly does.
Great. Yes. 25 points of cold damage.
Nice.
Then I'm going to hit him again. And that's a 26 to hit. So I'm guessing that
hits.
also hits. Much better. 17. And then another 26 points of cold damage to him as well.
How do you want to do it?
Again, I like mimic his raw, and I raw back at him, and I slash him up. And then since I killed him, I'm gonna move downward to the node, and as a bonus action, hit the node as well.
You got it.
Nice.
And that's a 28 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Nice. 13. And that's another 24 cold damage to him.
Nice. Double to 48. It's starting to look a little rough.
And then that will be my turn.
And then I was silly because I added the delight node after the fact to the turn order and forgot to roll for it. So it has a 0 on the...
So it goes last. Oh no.
Yeah, so it's going now. Which is going to be attacking back at you at disadvantage. Nox, sorry, but that's going to be a hit. Those are gone.
You said with disadvantage?
With disadvantage, I rolled an 18 and a 15 on the die. As a tentacle comes slapping out at you as you go to swing at it, that is going to be a 25 to hit,
That'll do it.
dealing 11 points of bludgeoning and 8 points of poison.
He has protection from poison. It gives you resistance. Oh, you already have resistance.
What if I'm already to resistant? Does that make me immune?
I don't think it doubles that way.
So 4 poison.
Yes.
Okay.
Goes in for a second attack. That's going to be a 12 to hit.
That misses.
At which point, he reaches over, grabs this Delwyn fighter over here that gets sucked up into
I was
him.
just gonna say, yeah, we gotta get these
Yeah.
guys out of this room.
That's
Um,
fine. We can kill him before he does anything anyway.
And you watch as it, and then another flower grows up onto its back. It also, as a bonus action, is going to digest or reanimate. It's going to digest.
He wants more health, not more friends.
That's going to be plus 10. And this Del 1 fighter is gone. That is going to end its turn. Bugsby, back to you.
I am going to. Would you say if I peek out, do I have cover?
Yeah,
I am going to.
you're also
use
in
my,
darkness right now, so you
Yeah, I'm
have,
gonna use my short bow.
do it.
Okay. Oh,
At advantage.
That's right. Huh. So much better. Okay, so does a 25 hit?
25 certainly hits.
I know it does. I know it does, girl. Okay.
Or rather, in order to get that advantage, you'd have to use your bonus action to use the hide.
All right. Am I not already hiding?
Not automatically. You have to use the action to hide.
But
Or-
can't
but you
bonus action
have-
stab
you
anyway,
can-
So you might as well.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Could, yeah.
I hide.
Perfect. So can you just roll a die, and if you roll anything but a 1, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I rolled a
Perfect.
6.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
And now you get your stealth attack or your sneak attack and
Yeah,
everything too.
I will. That's 7 piercing. And then okay. 8. Okay, that's going to be 18 regular more sneak piercing.
Great.
And then oh. Wait. Right? No, I only have 6. Sorry. Okay. These are going to be cold. Okay, and then 8 cold, so 16 colds
Great.
unto you. And then I am going to move to the area where the dead Nilbog is. I'm flying
Great.
over under like Luminaria. But
Under Luminaria. Yeah, I see. Perfect. Over here.
no.
It's
Oh, there.
It's a little delayed. Sorry.
But closer to Luminaria, so 1 up, sorry.
Like, oh, like there.
Sure, yeah.
You
that's
got it.
perfect.
You said all the orcs are dead, correct?
All the orcs are dead. The only things that are alive is the light node, and then there's a quickling and a nilbog that
Are above.
attacked Buds
Yeah.
B.
Okay.
Which Luminaria, your turn.
I would like to move a square up. Can I see them yet? If I go up?
If you go up, not from this square.
Okay, go one more.
One more. Now you can.
Just the Nilbog. I don't.
Just
see
the
a
nilbog.
quickling.
You don't see the quickling.
And Nilbog is
You have to kill him twice.
twice. Okay.
But I don't know if
I do not. I have where is it? You have to kill them twice in the same turn,
Mhm.
correct?
Or before he gets to their turn, which they're after, unless Marlis can also come up and kill them. But
Okay. I'm going to do. Where is it? Conjure animals. At 5th level, this creates nature spirits in a 10 square, or it's in a square.
Okay.
And creatures within 10 feet basically have to make a dexterity saving throw. So I want to move. I want to actually move into the square in front of the Nilbog.
Okay, so like right next to it, like here.
Yep. And then conjure the animals at the 2 squares away from it. Behind.
So like basically this square back there.
One more forward because it has to be within 10 feet.
Got
of
it. So right here.
Yes. And it makes a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20.
Cool. Does it have any modifiers? Because my save is 21.
Plus 2.
Okay. Then I'm gonna
Because you're right. He
-1. It still saves. Okay.
just barely. My
That's
goodness. And yeah, you don't get the quickling from there.
It still stays there though. The pack stays. It's
Great.
concentration for 10
is
minutes.
it at the start of its turn? It does it, or-
When it gets into its square or when it moves. Yeah.
I'm gonna place that right. Let's make it green. because it's all naturey. I'll place that right there.
Cool. That is my action.
Okay. Anything else?
I do not think so. No.
Marlis. So you have the node down here. if you-
Yes, yes. Can I see the node? I am going to hit it with that wall, with the wall of
Wall of cold.
wall of cold.
Do it. What do I have to roll?
That one you have to roll a dexterity 16.
12.
It fails.
Great. All right, so that's
much?
going to be 10d6. So 1,
D6.
2. Oh, let me.
You can give me back some of mine if you want representation.
Yeah, I don't need all of the same color.
Oh,
Mariah.
sorry. I have more other colors.
Yeah, what are they
Wait.
doing? Sneaking?
I do need 2 more. Never mind. I'll take your other 2. Oh, good. One of each. Yeah, there we go.
Oh my gosh, the jingles.
Okay. 6, 9, 10, 13,
This is also 10.
10, 15. So that's 25. 30.
That's 30 and then 42.
42?
42.
42 code.
So that's minus 84. It's looking pretty rough, but it is still standing.
I move close to it
Slap it.
and I slap it.
You got it.
13 plus 7, 21.
21 hits.
Two total.
It takes 4 points.
No,
No.
2 total.
Two.
Oh no, it was a natural one.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh,
Two
oh.
total.
No, we did the math for you.
We advanced.
It's so hard to double one. Is that end of turn?
Yeah.
The Nilbog is going to, from here. Yeah, it's gonna take the nimble escape action to disengage from you, and he's going to run back this way. He's gonna run through your area, so he has to roll
Dex.
Dex. He ran through the fire once. Why not another time? And that is a 5.
But he fails. So he takes one more d10.
As he runs away, he trips, splatters down to the ground,
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
22 slashing damage.
and you watch as he like just gets shred to pieces, and then comes back together. He turns back around, and the glowing scepter eyes come back at you. And I need you to roll a wisdom save.
That's at least his reaction.
18.
18 is a success.
Do I chuckle a little?
Oh, just a little bit.
Just a
It's,
smidge.
it's a little fun. I mean, he tripped and
What
fell
does
and
that
turned
sound
into
like,
shards for a
Steven?
minute there.
I'm not. Huh?
What does that sound like, Steven?
I do a little like. Then I like straighten up. I remember that I'm supposed to be serious. I'm not sure whether it was the spell
Gosh.
trip, but definitely chuckled.
You then see the Quickling jump over him towards you. And that is a 13 dex.
No, he fails.
He rolled a natural 2. He's got crazy good things, but
Not good enough.
it was not good enough.
10 slashing.
How do you want to do this?
He
lit-
jumps
he
at me?
has 10 HP.
He's
As
jumping.
he's jumping. He's trying to
over.
jump over the Nilbog, over
Yeah.
this this box, but he can't jump 10 feet over or over that.
He
'cause-
basically goes to like jump, and the spectral wolves come up and like literally just slash through and shred him to pieces as he's flying over.
as you watch him ragdoll in the air and just kind of flop onto you, or you can dodge out of the way, but he's just a dead thing now falling towards
I
your
catch
direction.
him on my shield and I drop him down.
That of course ends its turn. There are no orcs left. Nox.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna attack the big boy. Rolling so many 19s. Just give me the 20. That's 28 to hit on the first attack.
That hits. I'm so sorry that you're rolling really well and not
Yeah,
great.
I'm so sorry. 26 cold damage.
Doubled to 52.
There's my nat 20.
There you go. There you go.
So.
Oh, also sorry. I should have been doing 5d10 damage. My bad. They're still dead.
'It's fine.
They're still dead.
13, 14, 15. 26. $55 cold damage.
How do you want to do this?
You know, just in a flurious rage, the first one I'll cut off a few limbs on the bottom, like what's holding itself up, and then just my sword straight in the air and just a lightning fast slash right down the center of it.
As this 12-foot tall hulking thing that is crammed in this space gets absolutely slashed from top to bottom by you, falling apart into two different mounds. Dead. You do see that spark of light right in the middle between the two mounds.
I'll go ahead and grab it, and I'll hand it to one of you.
You're making eye contact with me.
With either, well, y'all are both in the room with me, so I just kind of hand it out to either of you.
I
Give
eat
to-
it.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
All right, Bugsby, what is your most important thing to you?
At this moment, I want to know how, like, I want to know everything we need to know to really, really take this tree out and take out Nada. I want to know. I don't know if that's good enough, but it's not a past question. It is a...
You see a giant battle between all of these people that you know, the humans, the elves, the different fairies and fey creatures and orcs, those that are left, fighting an army of undead creatures controlled by vines in a giant tree. You see a dragon swooping down and taking out tens of your armies in one single swoop over and over again. You see Everin in the back at the top of the castle casting a spell the entire time, looking up at the tree, and you watch as that tree becomes one giant creature, a god made physical, made alive again, as Nada becomes a hulking creature the size of a 20-story building.
Jesus, we need a Megazord.
But you
That's-
watch, seeing that it is Everin casting this spell through the battle that it requires, or the requirement for turning her into this.
Haven't we already killed him like 14 times? I'm
We
gonna,
sure
I'm gonna
have.
relish.
We have
in-
someone's head in a bag.
Yeah, some head.
Some head in a bag.
Yeah, we need the head though.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. How does it?
You hear, as you come back to this area, the fading laughter of a Nilbog running away from you all
What? I'm killing
as
him.
the last creature that's alive. Do you want to? I'll let you.
Oh fuck yeah! It's gonna be my turn before he goes. Like I already have it like
Go
in
ahead.
my head.
Let me see what.
Playing it out. Like I am able to move my spirits as an action because it goes. So I basically throw them through the guy. So he has to make a dex.
Natural 20.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry.
Where's he going?
Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
Technically, I still have my movement
Go ahead.
and a bonus action.
Yeah, go
since
ahead.
I killed the homie. Closer than 50.
I can't see.
Yeah, I don't know.
You go running into the other room, hearing that laughter. And as you pop over this way, you just see him actually 40 feet from where you were.
40 feet?
Yep.
So I have movement?
You do have the movement.
Yeah. As I see the spirit wolves come out, I kind of join
You
in.
watch it dodge out of the way of those wolves.
Well, I still had an action. It's not an actual
Well,
action.
you said it's a
is it?
bonus action, isn't it?
Oh.
Well, it's not an action at all because it's like on my turn I get to move it. So that's how
Crazy.
I was gonna hit twice.
yeah.
But
If you want to, well,
no,
it
by
has.
all means,
I mean, you can go.
take it
I'll
out.
let you choose.
No, take it out.
I'm cool with you.
Take it out.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, how do you want to do it?
Yeah, I just
You literally can't roll low enough to not kill it.
I just pittily decapitate him.
As he goes running through this area, the wolves come running at him. He like dodges out of the way, turning to laugh at you, Luminaria, and then the back of his, from right behind him, decapitation.
What a dick.
You take out the last of the creatures.
Fuck the
You are out of
Nilbogs.
turn order at this point.
Hell yeah.
What did the Hifrid turn into? Count. Last time.
Which end did it come out of?
Yeah. Last time I didn't poop it out.
The
It just
butt.
came out as a
Oh,
locket.
okay.
This Hifrid. I want to say a metal, but I've already given someone a metal.
We had a metal, a candlestick.
Yeah.
What else have we had?
Locket.
A locket.
Piece of coal.
It could be a leaf.
glass.
What was that?
A leaf,
A leaf in the wind. Yes, it comes out as a leaf.
like the Lord of the Rings, like
Oh, like
the
the
Yeah.
friendship brooch.
Cool.
A brooch.
Keep my cloak together.
As you now survey this area after all the damage that you've done, all the creatures that are dead, and you look down into this hole that everyone was digging using these the light node. You see that same room that was just underneath, with all the statues of the 7 Neolesian gods. That same space where they had all the spots for Hifrids. The entire floor from wall to wall has been torn up in one giant slab. You see down below to a... Let me pull you there, actually.
Just realized we have all the Hifrids now that we need. We have 7.
Yeah.
Oh, would that
2,
be?
4.
Should we do that instead of?
6, 7.
Should we do that?
What?
If we get,
don't-
isn't
I
there
don't
a
know what
thing
it
like
does,
that if we
though.
give
know what
the
it does.
7 Hifrids, then everything's
We
good
save the
again or
world?
whatever?
Save the Hifrids, save the world.
Is that not what
As
it
you
is?
look down below,
Oh,
you
fuck, the
see
portal.
a giant space with a 30-foot tall statue that you can barely tell from the top, but does appear to be Othim.
Ooh.
A big pool of water and some sort of chalice, but it's probably a 10-foot wide chalice in front of him with almost like magical lights all throughout the room and spaced underneath it.
Vibe check.
Go ahead, roll me an insight or a perception.
That's better. Perception is cooler to me. Okay, it's dirty 20. Dirty 21. Oh wait, no, sorry. I rolled a 1.
So it stays a 1, yeah.
It stays.
That stays a 1, yeah.
Never mind. I take back the cool thing.
You see nothing extra.
Are all of us in this room?
You're looking down over this.
I think I've just been in this room before.
Do we
Got
not?
my tokens
We don't
there.
recognize the room.
No. You see what you see is that room where the 7 Hifrids are supposed to be placed has been torn up, and you can now see underneath it.
So we
Which
basically
is-
have to. We were able to get in without putting the Hifrids in.
Potentially, yeah.
Is there a
It
way
appears to be
get
like
down?
it's probably 60 feet down.
Carry, Carrie Marlis?
No,
I have
Marlis
a.
has a way to do it too.
I have a.
I mean,
griffin.
I can only fly if I
Oh.
rage at the gods, so I can hop on someone's back for now.
Am I strong enough to carry you?
Why don't you just come on the griffin thing?
Oh yeah,
Sure,
yeah. Marlis
we
has
can
a griffin.
griffin it up.
You're gonna fly down.
Yeah.
As you fly down, you do see that this is a giant room, probably 40 feet tall.
Whoa.
Hidden deep down below here. It is a giant statue of Othim standing on the end.
Is this the only statue that's in here?
Only statue that's in here.
Do any of the doors
And-
have the names of the children on them?
Every single door in here has a name of a different god.
How about the bird bath in the middle? Is there anything weird going on with it other than the lights? Like, does it look like it was part of the room already, or someone put it here?
But it looks like it was part of the room.
There's water in the.
There is water in it, yes.
Can you touch the water or drink the water?
Oh, I have an idea.
What?
Can I go Harry Potter the water and stick my face in?
Oh,
Can
you're
you
gonna
see
learn.
underwater?
No.
Because I can see underwater.
Oh well, maybe.
Why
you
don't
should
I
do it.
stick my head?
Well, but if it's Harry
underwater?
Potter, like it just like.
You want to get the memory?
I don't
You
know.
want to get sucked into the memory?
I'll let you know
No,
what it
you
is.
go for it, yeah.
I'll share.
Right franchise, wrong water.
Mm.
You go in to try and
Oh.
get your face in this water. It doesn't seem to be physical. It's almost like as you go into it,
It's
it
like-
disappears or it feels like it's not there, but you can see it.
But
You
what
can touch it,
is- Okay.
but you don't feel it.
Oh
see
no,
it,
it's
I
that
can
scary
touch it.
water.
I mean,
The
not
Dumbledore
exactly,
killing
but
water.
that is the way it resembles.
But what does it look? Can I see anything at the bottom? Like how deep does it go?
It's about, maybe 3 feet, 2 feet deep. Fairly shallow pool.
And you said there's nothing in it?
Water, but you can't touch the
If
water.
you, I don't know if you.
It
can
almost
I-
it feels like you move right through it. Like there's no
gonna put
actual
you in
water there. Like your
agony
eyes are
But
tricking
can I
you.
touch
You
the
weak.
the base of the
Yeah.
whatever
This, like,
vessel is
chalice,
holding
yeah.
it? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna feel around, see if there's anything I can.
Not here, no.
Can I go to the Certus store?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Luminaria as well.
I will too. We
The
should.
Certus door.
Or I'm with you, but
Here, I'll pull all of
come
you
out,
in
yeah,
here.
I'll get my head out of the water, not water.
Because this was the door that homie was trapped in, right? Or Murphin was in.
No, it's Buhane.
Oh, Buhane's room.
your mama.
My mom. Oh yeah.
As
right.
you go through this door, you find
A puzzle. I love puzzles.
Me too. I love puzzles.
the space ahead of you has this large cylinder that goes all the way from the ground up the 30 feet to the ceiling. It has spaces in it that have 2 spheres, one blue, one red in it. As you get a little closer, you can see that those spheres have carvings of numbers.
Okay.
The red one appears to have the number 1 carved into it. The blue sphere appears to have the number 3 carved into it.
Okay.
And then as you look out over this space, you see it goes down hundreds of feet. And it goes up even more, even higher than everything else, with floating spheres, blue and red, all throughout. On the opposite side, you do appear to see another landing with what looks like a smaller version of that same chalice and a room just off.
Is it clear to us, like, where we would want to put the Hifrids?
So the Hifrids are in the room that you passed to get down here.
Yeah, we
There's a
don't have-
room about
we don't
30
have to
feet
worry about that
higher
anymore.
that they are still, the statues do still have those locations where they can take those Hifrids if you
But
like.
we're already in.
We're already in the room where it happens.
So you can feel
That's
free
the
to...
only thing that happens if we put. Is it we
Yeah,
could
it
just
o-
get in
it
if we
opens
put
the door,
Hifrids
yeah.
there?
We would assume.
It
We
doesn't
don't
do
actually
other
know.
stuff.
I mean, arguably, it would just open the door.
Well, we assume.
Assume, sure.
Yeah.
I want to throw something, one of my little ball bearings at one of those spheres. See what happens.
Are they out floating stationary?
They're all floating stationary, but at different heights.
I'm actually gonna say this
Throughout.
to you guys first. I kind of want to see what happens.
What if we push one of the buttons first?
Yeah,
Oh, they're
something
buttons.
tells
yeah,
me
the big circle
that
things
it
that
has
we
to
can
do
touch.
with the buttons for
Yeah.
sure.
So it's not
Completely
buttons,
miss it. They're
it's
buttons.
a little, basically, a space that is big enough to hold one sphere in each.
Yeah.
So you go and touch that.
Yeah.
There's no actual buttons. It's just the spheres sitting inside these holders.
Yeah, I will.
So you're gonna
touch
pull
the
them out,
one.
or are you gonna touch them, or
Touch them.
nothing seems to happen.
Can we pull out the red one?
Yeah, pull out the red
Sure.
one.
As far as you can tell, nothing happens.
Doesn't feel any different.
No,
Can we pull out both of them?
same thing. It feels, from where you're standing, the same. You don't see any differences throughout the room.
1 and -3, you said?
Yes.
Can I?
Do I see numbers on any of the other ones?
Yeah, you can barely see the -3. 1 and -3.
They all say that though.
Can I get a perception check? They're pretty far away. They're like 20 feet away, and the numbers
I'll
are
have-
like not that big.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yes, well done.
The one that's right about here, you see that one is fairly, like, a little bit higher than that. Or actually, a little bit, yeah. Higher than eye level. It says -2 on it.
May I attempt to clank the balls together?
Sure. You clank them together. They don't seem to do anything. But the longer you hold them, the more you do feel something magical seems to be emanating out of them. They definitely have some sort of magic.
Is it like a charge of some sort? Like some sort of...
Am I supposed to
really want
remember about
throw
how
the blue
ions
ball
work?
at the other blue ball.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Yeah. No. We don't have to. That's what my initial thought.
I know.
said.
I wanted to
It
throw
was just
something
a
at them
outward
too.
thought.
I think if you and I both have
Something
the,
tells me that knowing Certus is a thinking game,
and it's a
not
balance
a
game.
Yeah, we should let
throwing,
let the
let's throw-
Certus.
No, I'm not
person
saying that
do
at
it.
all. I'm just simply saying I don't know if brute force, like I'm gonna use my monkey brain to throw things at each other is gonna.
What do you mean by
necessarily-
monkey brain? Also, Certus is a balance god, right? So we might need to
Find
get,
the balls that match.
yep, and have them equal the same on each
Correct.
side.
So I don't want to throw anything because we might not get that ball back,
Right.
All
So
right.
We need to
So-
find the -1.
or at least find another. Let's see. Can I
We're gonna
see-
have to learn how to do math.
I can do math. What did the other
I know,
balls
as soon
say
as
on
I
them?
heard there were numbers on the spheres, I was
It's
like,
hard to see anything further than like this one. There's a red one over here that has a
Can I send my owl
+3.
to fly over?
plus
Sure,
3.
you send your owl to fly
yeah, I
over.
want to send my owl to fly near the orbs to look at the numbers. I don't want her to touch anything, but
You currently have both the orbs in your hand.
I do.
Are you dead?
I
The
pulled them
second
apart, though.
your owl passes over this threshold,
Mm.
its height, where it's flying, goes all kinds of wild. It goes straight up to the ceiling, hits the ceiling, goes straight down, hits the ground. It cannot keep a height.
So like gravity is fucked.
Oh, so we've got a balanced gravity, I'm assuming.
The first ball
I
in
put them
front
back.
of us is
You
a
put 'em back?
-2.
Yeah.
As soon as you put it back, you see it fall to about 20 feet below you.
Okay.
Can I take out the one?
It falls to 30 feet below you.
I put the one back.
It goes back up.
I take out the -3.
It goes up about 10 feet above your level.
Uh-huh. And you said that the closest ball is how many feet up?
The closest ball, this blue one
Yeah.
here, I might have misspoken. That one's actually not.
You said -3 or?
That one's
No.
a -2.
That one's a -2. It's actually 90 feet above you.
Well,
Okay.
my,
I can
my
fly
apologies.
and get it.
My apologies.
Can I fly and get it?
Well,
Sure. You fly out to get it?
I let go of the balls.
Yeah.
before
Let
I-
him.
Yeah, we'll put both of the
I
balls.
put them back.
Oh, you put them back?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, not drop them. Put them back.
No matter how hard you try to fly higher, you cannot fly to any height besides 20 feet below the lip.
Which was the one that would elevate me?
I'll grab the one that would elevate. But
The negative
the
we take
negative,
out.
the blue.
That pulls you back up to about 10 feet higher than everybody else.
Is there
You
one?
realize the only reason why you don't hit so hard that you would take fall damage is because you can fly. Because it pulls you to that level
Is there any
so
fa-
hard and so fast it feels like gravity,
Are there
but you're able to
any-
just slow yourself down just enough.
Are there any balls at the level that we could that aren't 90 feet in the air?
You are at -2. Yes, there is one red ball at -2 at -20 feet that
Grab
you're
it,
able to
grab it.
walk out straight out to.
Grab it. with
Yep.
me.
I grab
It
it.
is a plus,
Bring it back.
I'd bring it back.
so they have to pull out the -3 in order to get you high enough so you can fall down to the.
You do that.
I'll
Timekeeping.
So now you have a +6, a +1, and a -3.
Okay, how high up is the lip across the way?
It seems to be the same level.
So we ideally
we don't have them above us.
No.
Yes.
Tell us what we have again.
A 6.
It's a red 6.
Yes.
Okay, and then what do we have for blue? That's just a -3.
-3.
Yes.
Okay.
If we grab the one
Mm-hmm.
and go out,
we go 10 feet up. Yeah.
right? Is there one that is 10 feet up? That's even with 10 feet up.
There is.
May we?
That's a -2 blue.
Do
Want me to get it?
do
Yeah,
you
I'll
wanna
go
grab
get
it?
it.
'Cause
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
Fly, you're
Yeah.
not gonna
Yeah, I'm good.
die.
So now you have a +6, a -5, a -3, and a 1.
A -5 as well.
That's the one you just got.
Okay.
It's
So
a -5.
we have a 1, a red 1, a red 6, a blue -3, and a blue -5.
Correct. The color corresponds with it.
Right.
So
So we have a plus and -5.
No.
Oh.
We have
Balls at a time.
Yeah.
So you can't balls at a time.
Yeah.
So you can't add them. Exact
Uh-huh,
numbers
okay.
of each
Correct,
ball
yeah.
because of 1 -5. So
The negative.
you just get a -2, a -5, and a 6.
Okay. And then we also have the -3.
and a
Yes.
1. Yeah.
You said negative.
Oh no. Right, you're right. No, you did not get.
2 of the same kind.
Would
Far.
be- now that
Like you could do a negative 5 and have a negative 7.
we went to 2.
What's the question?
No, I said I just wrote down that we got.
That was the one I
Got
got,
it.
and I. But it's like right next to where you are.
And the what we're where we are.
Yeah.
We could technically write 70 feet up. None of my fly speed. Is there anything 70 feet up?
No. 10 feet. Red.
Hold the 6.
At which point you're able.
Plus
Okay.
3?
Plus 3.
The plus 3.
Now you're able to get the
Minus.
2 blue.
Minus 2. Great. How many are left?
That one. You got the 2. You got the minus 5. You got the 6. There are 1, 2, 3 left.
And what? Far
Blue one.
minus 3 and the minus 5.
But it's up.
Oh, it's up.
Yeah, so we could do.
It's
Sick.
below the 90.
Below
It's
90.
doing 80.
Well, we could do the 6 and the 9. No, that doesn't work.
6, the 2, and the 1.
We can't do 3.
Oh, you're right.
That's the only other ball that.
That is roughly around there. Seems to be way down. There are 2 red balls, but they are
How
one
far-
is on the floor, which is 100 feet below,
So we need
How far is the other one?
and the other one appears to be maybe halfway to the floor.
Negative
So-
5.
So maybe
We can do negative
We
5.
could do negative
Yeah.
3, negative 2.
Negative 3, negative 2.
Perfect. So you pick up a plus 6. I'm sorry, plus 8.
So then.
Well, then,
8 and the 1.
yep.
8 and the 1.
8 and the 1.
To get
no,
the.
'cause we
That gets
need-
you back to 9, though.
Oh, right.
Well, then,
Yeah.
then we can. Oh, we already got that negative. No, we can do the.
Yeah, I can't see the numbers.
Oh, I have them.
So right now we have something that's negative 10 and we have something that's 8.
We have a negative 10?
No, the balls.
Oh, right.
The remaining balls are negative 10 and positive 8.
Could we try the...
Why don't you, can we just put the 1 8 ball?
Well, remember I went up
And
too
you are able to
high.
get to 8.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, great.
Just
Yeah.
the 1 8 ball by itself.
You pick up a negative 10.
Great.
Great. And then we will throw the negative 10 in by itself.
And that's when you pick up a plus 10.
Plus 10. And then we'll throw in the plus 10 by itself.
And now you are able
and
to
minus
walk
10.
across the
We need
air.
both.
We have both.
Oh, I know.
Believe it or not, we're walking on air.
And you walk all the way to the other side.
Perfectly balanced, as everything should be.
Where you find a very similar chalice here.
Ain't no
A
weird lights
statue
on
of
that one.
Certus.
Like a normal statue.
A normal statue.
Vibe check. Ooh, baby. 26.
It appears to be very authentic, very old. Maybe 1,000 years old, maybe
Wow.
older.
No ookie vibes.
No ookie vibes. But once again, when you try to touch the water here in the chalice, it won't come away with you.
Luminaria, you want to do like a little prayer? You're like in the heart of your god.
You think I'm inside her heart? Do you think this is her heart?
No, but I mean, it's a very old place dedicated to her. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll do some praying. You know, I'll go beside her and go like, "Hey, God, Mistress God, you need anything here?" I dunk my head in the water.
You don't
And I don't think she's home.
get any reaction.
Oh, can I?
Yes. Hifrid in the
Should I
water.
try my Hifrid? I'll try the beads. I'll try placing my beads into the cup or the bird bath.
No reaction?
We're missing something.
Can you get him out?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they come right out.
they're not wet, right?
No, nothing.
So weird.
Should we try to drink it?
I thought
Feels
you did
li-
try to drink it.
Is it-
No. Feels like a mistake.
Can I do an Arcana check? Like I know we did like a vibe check, but like
It's not a magic check.
I
It's
wa-
just vibes.
right, there's something. There's
Can't-
something
can't
weird.
I can
Yeah,
do
you can roll an
detect
Arcana.
magic. Like I can
Then it
cast
just
the spell
tells- it
detect
tells
magic,
us
tell you
what
what
it is.
school of magic it is.
Arcana check too, or do that, or both. Fuck it.
Well, I just feel like with an Arcana check, it might just be like, "Yep, you can sense magic."
For sure. This will tell us
But
what
try it.
kind.
Yeah. It's a 9.
Anything with a 9?
No.
Is there?
Is so foreign and strange. It's not you have experienced in your past, with the exception of feeling something similar to the kind of magic that you've with your visions of Ma, especially lately. Because magic stuff is that I then need to know the schools of magic and what they do.
Maybe something we complete all the tasks?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sure.
Boohane is the
We
name.
should check
let's go check
Buhane's.
Buhane.
Boo, 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 boo.
Buhane's
hey,
door
Boo, boo.
is this one.
Mm.
Oh, this is the one we explored before.
No,
right?
this is the one.
This is the one where
Murphy
Bugsby's dad was held.
Hey,
As we're going through here, can I
Do you
try
want to
to
claim him? As
can I try to make
yeah.
checks to see if I can find the gold or find
Well,
like
this is where he said he left.
this is what honestly in every room that we kind of go into I want to try to
There doesn't seem to be any treasure that you can find in Certus's area.
Hmm.
As you come over to this side, however, you see once again these torture chambers, different Delwyn vines are growing through here. This place seems to be tainted by Ada and by what Everin did in his own basement. Seems to be that extends to this area.
But it wasn't in the Certus area?
But it wasn't in the Certus
Or in the
area.
hallway?
It appeared as soon as you opened the door, you felt that taint. You felt that taint. You felt.
we felt
we
that
felt
taint.
Oh my god, I fell so hard.
No, not Buhane's mom's taint.
Don't be talking about your mom's taint.
Yeah, that's what he said.
As you kind of wander through this area, you do see another one of those chalices filling with water falling into a pool just below it. But as you walk closer to it, you find it has the same quality of not being touchable or
Mhm.
The
containable.
entire pool or just the water?
entire pool.
Can I try to float?
Sure. It's like laying.
What the freak? Wait,
Should we
is
try and
it
drink
maybe
it?
because it's not in the same plane? Like how the First.
As you wander jail cells,
Jails.
Wraps.
Well, this is where
Yeah, let's take a gander.
through the cells.
Can we sift through the underwear drawers?
We might find some mimicky.
Well, yeah.
as you look through these cells, you don't see anything in the cells themselves, but you do find a locked door when you go to the top here.
We have a rope.
What
Yep.
kind of? Oh, yeah. That's probably smarter.
Just smash the door down?
Yeah.
First-
I was gonna ask what kind of material it was made of.
It's like mainly wood with. It's
That's
locked.
fair.
I'm gonna check for traps.
Go ahead. Give me a perception or an insight.
25.
25. It appears to be untrapped.
I'm gonna pick this lock.
Do it.
26.
I do sleight of hand for that. Does that sound
Yes.
right to you? Okay. It's gonna be 20.
25. It is a difficult lock. As you go in with your tools, you feel the tumblers keep jamming on you. You try to again, and it feels like you get it into a set position. As you try to turn it, it clicks and then stops, and you have to go in a third time. And after about a good 30 seconds to a minute, longer than you ever expected to go with a really good skill, you finally get the door to pop, and you're able to open it up. 25 was the DC.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to have my rapier out and be ready to stab.
Mhm.
As the door opens in front of you,
Oh,
you find
this is his study, I think, right?
a little office of some sort. There is a chest that is open, full of different papers and a little book of some sort. You see his desk also scattered with papers, different knickknacks, odds and ends on this scroll cabinet, and then a ton of books around, as well as something that catches your eye.
Yeah.
A bright light, it almost appears to be coming off this the top of this scroll.
I would like to observe it without touching it.
As you walk over to that,
Such restraint.
I know.
Must be.
Well, we were told that there were potentially mimics about, so
it appears to be like it almost looks like a gemstone.
Huh.
But it seems to be producing its own light rather than reflecting light.
does it look like a Hifrit?
Not quite, because you can see its material. It doesn't seem to be just a bright light like a Hifrit is.
What color light?
Like pretty much white. It's a little bit on the yellow side though.
It doesn't look like one of our little friends.
It is sitting on the.
Let's see what happens. I grab it.
It's warm to the touch. As you lick it, it feels like your mouth just continues to heat. Like comforting warmth rather than like of like surrounded. Talking about these gems made of magical force, that these are generally embedded into staffs and are used by mages as a spell focus.
Yeah.
This then is called the Sunstone.
How cool. Guess it helps if you read it.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna put it again, like I did with the Hifrit. I'm gonna put it in the gusset part of my underwear. Do
Got it.
boys have that
Not
in their
in
underwear?
your mouth. That you're gonna be like, I eat it.
Or you do that, Bugsby.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we should give it to one of our mages.
Yeah, maybe a magic user.
Maybe we should give it to
Yeah,
All
the
right, yeah, you
sunstone
can
we
have
should
it.
give to Marlis.
Yep, you
yes,
get it.
the darkness being.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more
Yeah.
sense than in my underwear.
And I'm not keeping
Um,
mine in my.
I want to. Can we look around more?
Are there any wet stones or dark stones that I
Yeah.
could perhaps get?
Nothing else. that
Gold
you see in here.
stones,
We
old
checked
stones.
the
Gallstones.
Maybe
we checked
trade
the
with
papers,
cleric.
but did we check the book? Because you said there was specifically a book that was open. Is
Yeah.
that the papers that?
No, there was a
You
book
were-
that was closed. There was papers kind of left out.
Yeah. What's the closed book?
As you pick it up, it is extremely heavy.
Can I pick it up and
Oh, yeah.
show it to my friends?
Oh, and they can pick it up too. It's
I
just
can't. I have a
significant
negative.
a book to be.
Huh.
As you open it up to kind of flip through the pages, the inside is actually completely carved out and is filled with gold bars.
Ah.
There it
Hey, what do they? What do
Stupid.
they? What do they do?
That's
What are they
how
worth?
he hid his gold. That's his master hiding.
400,000 gold pieces. I'm
This
guessing.
is 100,000 gold
Okay.
pieces.
Ah.
Can we check the rest of the books?
Yeah, let's check some of the other books.
So you go
I'll just
scattering through
pull-
this room,
Yeah.
pulling
For the
books
heavy
off.
I'm doing
Looking
like
for the heavy
where you're
books.
looking for like the pull lever.
You
Hey, that-
don't feel any other ones.
What
Go
about
ahead and give
that
me
globe?
Yeah,
an investigation. I'll do a group investigation. Let's see if
Nat one. I'm checking under the rug.
17.
17.
11.
5.
You go through this whole room, looking through every single book, every single shelf. You are tearing the place apart. There does not appear to be any other books stuffed with cash.
What about cracking open the globe? The globe.
Nothing in the globe.
Nothing.
You
broke
are
it for
breaking
nothing?
things apart for no
When
reason.
I reread the forms about that sunstone,
Sure.
does it give any indication what he was using it for or where it came from?
No, it doesn't give any indication of like where it came from.
It's just information about what it is.
Yes. It appears to be like
In his writing, it's his handwriting.
it seems to be more like a salesperson's pitch rather than his own notes.
Interesting.
Is this the place I saw in my vision? My Hefford vision?
I don't know if you saw this room, this area. Your dad described this area.
No. In my Hefford vision, Everin was in a room.
No, he was on top of the tree.
It was on top of the tree.
Summoning
Yeah.
Nada.
Okay, thank you. I want to look under rugs. Does that count as part of the investigation that we just
Yeah,
rolled?
there's nothing else.
Okay,
in
there's
here.
just no-
Yeah, you've torn
nothing.
the room apart. You've pulled every
No
book off the shelf.
dice.
You've destroyed the globe.
When you say sales pitch, what is the pitch for? Like, hey, get this and you'll get more power. Like,
Yeah, it's like talking about the quality of different kinds of gems in order to turn it into a spellcasting focus, and that the
copy.
sunstone
And
is.
there's no other gems here
Yeah.
that we're with.
Not that we could find.
Right.
I want to look in these other little two side rooms.
Yeah. Well, those are the cells.
Those are the
Those are the cells. There's nothing that you can see that.
There's no statues to Buhane anywhere.
There is a destroyed Buhane statue that you find underneath the vines
And
Oh,
then
in the room over here.
That's sad.
Like they grew up over it and then pulled it down. And it wasn't until you started investigating that you can see that the vines have completely covered it at this point.
And the does it look like colored water, or does it look black? Does it look?
It appears to be untouched by the taint.
I feel like it's gotta be. Because so it's magic.
Yeah.
I have dispel magic, but I think it's not. I don't want to waste it on something that I think it's way higher up than. I don't. I have it, but I don't think I should waste it unless you guys do.
Can I see the sunstone?
Yes.
I'm gonna hold it and use my detect magic spell. Does the magic still look normal, or did it seem like stronger?
It doesn't. It appears to be just a.
Like I'm able
It's
to-
not.
I'm able to
It's not
cast through
emanating
it?
its own magic.
Yeah.
It appears to draw magic from all around to it, as you can feel all around you. There are different. Like, once again, my knowledge of the schools is unfortunately garbage. So,
That's okay.
but you sense essentially mechanisms all around you in the different rooms, not unlike that of Certus's, and you can see that as the like aura of them emanate through. They seem to get attracted to the sunstone, but the sunstone itself doesn't seem to be emanating its own aura.
Does the same thing happen with my own spell focus when I look at it?
Roughly.
Okay. All right. I'll hand it back to you.
Do you think we should booby trap the door next time he comes in? Something dumb happens to him to make his life inconvenient.
I don't think he's gonna come
he's
back.
not gonna come back because we're about to go kill him upstairs.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there, in case he gets away.
Maybe put some ball bearings at the doorway.
I'll
might
do
help,
that. Yeah. A little bucket.
Sure.
All right.
That'll make you feel better.
I would like to set up a little Home Alone style prank in the door frame.
Do it.
Done.
Is there anything else in this whole Buhane area? Like, if we scour the rest of it, does it seem
It seems to be, other than that, just the torture
chambers?
devices, the vines.
None
You
of the,
can see that there were a lot of creatures here recently, but they seem to have left.
none of the torture devices seem heavier than normal, do they?
No.
All right. Well, we got 1 out of 4.
Yeah. I have a quick question, and it goes back to something you said a little earlier. DM.
Yes.
You said there's a feeling that I get that's similar to the feeling that I had earlier during my vision. There's some sort similar magic, similar.
Yes. Much in the same way that like schools of magic work, it gives you a feeling that of divinity.
So, in the same vein of something older.
Yes.
What are you thinking?
I'm just trying to classify in my mind what it could be. Also, because if it's older than Nada.
It
It
could
what?
it could be
Which
Ma water.
Yes.
Oh, you're talking about the water.
The water.
Gotcha.
You can ask Ma.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because
But I
if
don't-
it does the corporealness similar to you, then it could just be corporeal
Yeah.
and just be in that also school of magic. I think is what he's trying to.
Yes. Yeah.
Does it cost you
I mean-
anything to talk to him?
No, but I can only do it once per long rest. So.
Long rest with the little. Well, we could get a long rest
Yeah,
with the potion.
It's possible.
Also, I don't see us having another chance to long rest.
Or having
Regardless,
a chance
so
to chat with
Might as
Ma.
well.
Yeah. I'll do it really quick and see if we can get anything.
As you focus into your conversation with Ma, and the world goes black around you, and you see rising out of the stones around you, almost as if the stones themselves are made of water, Ma is now standing in front of you. You get to ask a question. He will respond with one-word answers, essentially. 5 questions.
5 questions. We've run into this strange water. what. Are you familiar with it? Nope. Hold on. Backhand. I'm trying to word it so he has to answer it well. So we've run into this water. It seems familiar. What kind of... Where does this magic come from?
The gods.
No shit.
Maybe ask what significance it has.
Ask if it's
Why
similar.
would it be here in the temple of the Neolesian gods when it's clearly something far older?
Their power comes from something that is far older.
Far older?
Gave them the power.
Yeah, where'd you get this power? Or where did they get the power?
Well, that ruins the ending.
The old ones.
How can I harness this
Oh my god.
in our ends?
Only the old ones can touch theirs.
So it's not like we can touch.
So I have one more. Yeah. Slumber beneath. 2, 3, 4. Was that 5 questions?
I think so. As the world lightens back up, you see Ma crumble back through the stones below you. Can you roll one more Arcana check for me?
24.
24. You see Ma go not down, but up as he leaves.
What?
Because he can't go further down under.
Yeah.
We gotta start digging, y'all.
He goes up.
You feel a pull. Like he wants you to follow.
Can I? Yeah, sure. I'll follow.
You jump, I jump.
Are you gonna go through the stone?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
As you
Through stone? Okay. Yes.
meld into the stone itself and begin to travel through. You see the fins of Ma just ahead of you moving through the stone. He turns back to look at you, and then you find yourself popping out into the entryway to the Iranus Tan in front of all the statues of the Neolesian gods.
Wait, you could go through the fucking floor the whole time? Why do we need the hole?
Back to the entrance.
Yeah. You see that hole in the ground just below you, looking back over Othim's giant statue. but all around you, still the gods with their hands held out, looking for the offerings.
Oh, well, looks like we gotta go put the things in the thing.
Oh no, who was saying that a bunch of times today?
I don't know. I don't
know.
remember.
Who would have said that like a bunch of times today? I don't know.
You
Let's do
talking
it.
You talking to us? Are you talking to
No,
me?
I'm clearly using my Maria voice, so no. Guess who said that a bunch of times today?
Said what? I
my
just saw Marlis go
God.
through the floor.
I know, that's
What are we
pretty
talking
crazy.
about?
Okay, we gotta go
Hey,
put our
guys.
Hifrids. We gotta be, hope they come back to us, but we gotta be ready for them to leave. Ready?
Who?
Us.
Us? Who? What? What are you
What?
talking about?
What? I'm not there.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
Are we making fun of me because I don't actually know what Marlis just saw? Marlis is not back. Marlis is in the.
Marlis is not
Marlis
here.
went uppies.
Yeah, I'm up.
Also,
Oh, but never mind.
how
okay.
the fuck did Marlis go through the floor?
I don't
Well,
know.
the ceiling, but the floor ceiling.
I never ask questions about Marlis.
Well, it's like
Marlis scared
their
me.
family is a bunch of rocks in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, so they can like go through other rocks because they're part rock.
They
Wait,
they
I-
worship a.
I tried to
Dragon?
do the same.
They're a
And
Yeah,
rock
yeah.
fish.
I tried to go through the wall.
Marlis worships a
solid
dragon
wall.
turtle that
I can do this, I believe.
is essentially a huge capitalist.
Wants to become a god.
Wait, what?
That Ma's whole thing is that he'll like give you riches, right? If you like dedicate yourself to him. Is that not Ma's thing?
It's kind of.
Sounds like
it's-
communism.
Is that not like a very big part of the draw?
Sounds
of
like
Ma?
communism.
I guess he'll
Two
give
sides
you
of the
riches.
same coin.
Yeah, he'll give out
like-
riches.
Everyone gives a little, you get a lot. Like it's a nice.
But if
little-
everyone's only giving a little, how does anyone get a lot?
because Ma.
Should we try to find Marlis? Or
Yeah,
should
Yeah, let's go
Marlis
look
try
around.
to find
Maybe
us?
Let's go back up.
You don't think Marlis will just come back for us?
I don't know.
That's
I don't
what
know.
friends would do.
Yeah, Marlis sometimes does their own thing though. Let's be
That's
real.
true.
That's true. They said they're only out for themselves.
That
That's
is-
true. I
that's
heard
true.
it. You're not here.
That's very true.
I heard
can't
it. Was
defend
Can I
yourself.
hear the? No,
You can call out to them if you want.
coming up
Did we hear that?
very loudly.
I tell
Yeah,
you
you
to
can
get
hear
on my
faintly.
back like a
Through the
piggyback,
floor?
and I'll fly us up.
Through the open door back to the big
I grab
Othnian
onto your
central
feet.
area.
I kind of like put your feet
Oh,
go in
you
my
hooked.
armpits, and I kind of do one of these.
As you travel back up to the entryway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
I hate to say it.
Don't say it.
I hate to say it.
Don't say it.
Ooh,
Supposed to be
what?
right.
We gotta.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Let's just do it.
Whee! That's delightful. You know what? I would never say I told you so.
Good
Okay.
job, Bugsby.
Thanks,
I'm proud
girl.
of you. I'll listen to you next time.
Thanks, bud. I'm
I'm
learning.
related to you, so I'm supposed to not listen to you.
I guess that is true for all of my family members.
I
So
placed my 2 Hifrids in the hands.
Oh yeah, I put mine on Certus and Care Grease or Car Grease or
Quick Creek.
Koi Greek.
I'll put one on Bass.
I put mine on Buhane and Goba.
That's
That
smart.
leaves Subal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And an O theme. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'll put one on O theme.
Sure.
Okay,
And
O theme and
Bass.
Bass. Yeah.
As you place
sounds
the
right.
last
Oh,
Hifrid,
look at us.
Knowing all the names of the guys.
you watch as the yeah, seriously, that was amazing. You watch as the gods
only 13 months later.
cover the
Holy-
gifts that you gave them.
They move?
It pulls them in, and then their hands open back up, and you see each of them holding what appears to be potentially like a single scale or one quadrant or one section of like a shell,
Egg.
just a vessel.
Okay.
Can I grab Buhane's vessel
Yeah,
and
there's 7 of these.
slowly? Well, I'll grab Buhane and Goba because I'm next to them.
I'll grab
All right, guys,
O-theme.
get
I'll
your
grab the
bowls.
other
We're going to get some water.
Yeah, I'll get
Yeah.
They
get
also
O
give you your Hifrids
theme.
back.
Yay!
Oh, nice. Yeah, O theme and
Can we go scoop the water?
Or
Bass.
scoop the water.
Yes.
Are we supposed to drink it?
I don't know.
I think so.
Okay.
See what happens when we scoop it.
And do we have
first.
to do it at the individual ones where they come
Yeah.
from?
Probably.
So
Okay,
I have.
We should
Goba
go with
and-
each other though, I think,
Right.
to see what
So do you
happens.
want to do Certus and?
No, let's
Buhane?
watch Bugsby do it first.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it
Well,
first.
Oh,
Just in
because
case.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the middle.
Yeah,
him.
we'll go to
Oh,
Um,
he's in the middle.
yeah, O theme, yeah. I'll try O theme.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
A scoop?
You scoop. Might have messed this one up a little bit.
Uh-oh.
As you scoop Othems, you watch as it begins to change color. It seems to grow in power. You see, with the whatever leftover detect magic you have going on, it switch and begin to do essentially what you see the Hifrids do, where they switch schools of magic back and forth, a potential for everything.
What am I seeing switch, though? The water?
The water itself.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Like it's like just magic. Like it's just full. It could be magical potential. It could be anything.
The water, or rather, you see the statue over the water. Open up a plaque underneath.
Oh.
As it kind of peels up the pedestal that it's on, saying, "To the heroes of the realm, gather the water of the gods to defeat the greatest evil."
Should I
And that's
try?
where we're going to end tonight's
Oh.
session.
Yeah, I figured.
Thank you all so much for coming.
Thank you.
We'll finish up this little area next week.
Woo!
And thank you so much again. We'll see you soon.
Gold
All right, bye,
Good
everybody.
night.